All right, let's get the people going here. All right.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the basement at 70 James Street, Mary Goodney's favorite child decided to actually build himself a podcast, and tonight he's got two of his good friends on that happen to do our EDM nights at Rascals. So if you guys ever get a chance to check out our EDM nights, there's only one group of people we can have. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jim and Austin. How are we doing, guys?
Doing good, Mr. Goodtimes.
Yes, why don't you guys introduce
good,
yourselves so no one at home going, who the fuck's who over there?
Jim.
I mean, if it was like Jim and Tyrone, I think maybe people could have pieced it
that
together.
would be-
Right? Even though.
We did joke around with calling it Ranch and Blue Cheese Productions, which I think would have been fantastic.
I think it would have been good too. I think you would have gotten confused with a little bit of
Right,
maybe
'cause
some
who's going to be
food.
the really ranch and who's going to be the blue cheese?
Right.
Just
But
leave
because-
you leave the mystery out there, right? Like who likes the ranch and who likes the blue cheese?
It could be. I don't know. Somebody at some point is going to try to, call you by name though.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna eat blue cheese.
I love
I'm a
blue
ranch
cheese.
guy. I'm a
I
ranch
am.
guy.
I'm a blue cheese guy. I do love it, especially the chunky shit. If it's good, I
More-
know
the
people
more
are like
mold, more mold.
people at home are like. "Brrr."
It's my favorite.
I do, yeah. A good buffalo wing with a nice big
Yes.
bite of blue cheese on there. Fucking.
Dip it in all the ranch.
I think
all the ranch.
I think we can all agree though. If you don't dressing a buffalo wing, you're like a Satanist or something. Like,
You're just some sort of sick,
like
weirdo.
you
You
gotta
probably
dunk
take
it.
turns that take forever. You know what I mean? Like pulling in the blinkers on. That's the type of person that just doesn't dress a wing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You're like, I
waits
just
for
want a
everyone
plain
to come
wing.
through.
Yeah, they're like, you want a pass? Go ahead. Behind you're like, what the fuck, dude? Go.
Yeah. Can you make it soggy too? Like,
Yeah.
give me a wing that's like soggy and unflavored.
Please. put it in the
Yeah,
microwave.
I
It's
definitely like the skin that just falls off like a dead penis after sex. Just fucking there. It's like, oof. It's all
that's the
soggy in there. It's all soggy and just waiting there.
Uncircumcised wings.
That's horrible. That's actually the name of a good friggin' wing joint.
Uncircumcised.
Come on down to uncircumcised wings.
Yeah.
But you just leave the whole wing together. You leave that little fucking dinky pot that stays
Right,
there.
exactly.
That like only your weird uncle would eat. He's just fucking chewing the whole
All the
thing.
gristle.
Why
and all
did,
that, too.
why did Chinese restaurants always leave the winky?
Yeah, that weird thing. Because you know why?
time.
Because if you ever watch them chew it, they'll fucking gnaw.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
can't be bothered.
I had a fucking uncle, man. You would eat the wings because that's how everybody did was the big wing all thing together, and the little dinky would still be on it. He'd be grabbing people's extras, when they're done with them. He'd be like, "There's still good meat on that."
Right.
Jesus Christ!
And clean this
Like,
bone
you didn't
real
go
quick.
through the fucking depression. What's wrong with you over there? Good God, man. But
Oh, my gosh.
good wings. So we're gonna call the wing place what now? Uncut. Okay,
Uncircumcised wings.
Uncircumcised
I don't know
wings.
if the customers are going to come for that.
Join us next week for 2-for-1 at Uncircumcised Wings.
Yes.
That's definitely the way to go. I don't know why someone else hasn't come up with it.
You need a lot of flavors to
There's
attract
a
people.
lot of different flavors to make it work for everybody. Like, okay, a lot of white sauce is going out this month.
This name is really gross, but man, they got like all the best flavors. You got
Some
to
of the-
really draw them in.
You really got to have some of those uncircumcised wings.
That's like
I'm
the,
actually getting hungry now. So
the,
stop.
the hipster joints that make you order like the butt fuck me burger, but it's so good you have to do it. Just like
Ah, I
the
saw-
waiter pretends like he doesn't know what you want. It's like, what do you want? I want the the burger. And it's like the what burger? Butt fuck me burger. What? Can you say it much louder? And the whole restaurant, you go,
Say it
butt
with
fuck me
your chest.
I want
burger.
the butt fuck me burger,
Extra sauce.
and I want an egg on it.
Yeah.
I thought that was the coolest thing that ever happened when I got one with an egg on it. Thought I was cool
Have
as
you
shit.
done that with the egg and the donut as the bun?
I have not done the bun. I have the donut bun. I have done peanut butter. Have you ever done peanut butter on a burger?
What?
Ooh, shit, it's good.
Like the Elvis burger.
Yeah, well, the Elvis is, I guess, peanut butter and banana.
On a burger?
Yeah,
It's starting to get a little bit
It's getting
like
weird.
like fridge oat burger.
it's almost like a health food once you put the banana on it.
It's a little much. It's a little much for me. It's
That's
gonna
why I'm
make
not
you
touching
gotta
it.
unhealth my burger a little
Right,
bit,
Jesus Christ. Next thing you know, you're gonna be like, can you put kale on it? Fuck off.
right?
Listen, I want another piece of bacon too. If you're gonna put kale on it, I want
Might
3
as
more
well.
pieces of bacon.
Yeah, man.
But we do have the EDM nights coming up, guys, and of course that's what brings you guys here. Now we know the name of the company is not Blue Cheese and Ranch. So what do we go by?
We do them. We call it Party Instigators. We start parties. That's what we do, man.
You do. You brought Blanta last time.
We brought
brought
Blanta.
Blanta.
Tell us
That-
about
Blanta was-
Blanta, man.
oh,
Like,
man.
That had to be
Blanta
one of
was
the best
great.
gimmicks I've seen in a long time.
So we, when we came here last time, we were like, all right, how are we gonna spice up? This is gonna be a holiday. We really want to like change it up. Well, that was what, 2020,
3,
23, 24?
Shit.
I don't know. One of those days.
Was it over a year ago?
I think so. Yeah, we did.
No way, was it really? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, maybe it was.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've been able to do one in a while.
Right,
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're like, how do we spice this up? And we're like, I forgot. We were talking about some bullshit. And I was like, we need Santa. And they're like, that's a great idea. But who do we have that,
That wants to play Santa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who do we have that wants to play Santa? And I was like, I know a guy, but he's black. Which is completely okay. But that's how
Cherry
Atlanta...
Santa. Not that there's anything
You
wrong
can
with
be
it.
anything you want to be.
Yeah.
Since 2020, you can do anything you fucking want. I walk around now, I'm just like, don't talk to me, I'm a carrot. Just leave me alone.
Oh, man. No,
Yeah.
So we asked, our buddy, his name's Buddy, which is hilarious. And,
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy, can you, are you available? I need you to be in a Santa suit. And he's like, yeah, actually, that sounds great. I can do this.
He's like, yeah.
He's like,
I'm
yeah.
down.
It's like picturing. I'm like, but you're not like you're Santa, but you're gonna be Blanta. And he's like, Black Santa.
And
All right.
sprinkle of degenerate on
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Like
just
we
a-
don't
just-
want like
just
a
a touch.
proper.
We don't want bad
no.
Santa. We don't
No.
want bad Blanta.
Yeah.
We don't want to put a stereotype of what Blanta is. We want Blanta to be, and I see it. He came up. I remember walking in the back room. I didn't even know he was there. I'm like, oh shit, this better be part of the act. This place getting held up.
He's like six.
I
He's
have
also
Black
like
Santa.
6'3", 280
He's
pounds.
a big boy. He's a
Yeah.
big boy
He was-
back
he was-
there. And I go, hey, what are you doing? He goes, I'm Blanta. I'm like, no shit. Well, if you already know what you're calling yourself, then I guess you must be here for the
we
party.
brought him out with the CO2
With the
cannon.
CO2
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
that
nothing like
was-
Santa shooting you in the face with some white foamy stuff. Fucking kids were like, yeah!
Hit it with the North Pole, baby.
Hit me with that North Pole ice, baby. Yes, Santa. Oh, no. But everybody had a great time. That was an awesome night. And as you know, like Rascals just goes back and forth with the things we do and stuff like that. But you guys, every time you come in, it brings a party. And we got one this Friday. That'll be that. Saturday, that's right. And I know you're concerned because that four-letter word.
I'm gonna do good energies,
energies
out
out.
there into the world, and I'm gonna count on the God of entertainment taking care of us.
We're going to make sure that we
We'll be
just do
all
it
right.
once a quarter. We're
We'll
going to
be
have to
all
just do a Party Instigator once a quarter.
I think we got to do it.
We do.
And
That's a great time.
And Rascals is built for dancing. That's what our parties
right.
are all about.
It is
So,
definitely built for dance. There's a lot of room.
yep,
There's a lot of room.
people love dancing there. So
Great
okay.
place. I'm sorry, I can't do a Donald Trump impersonation. I still want to some days, but I just got the dance. I like the dance.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, the little show. Yeah, the one that you're doing it around people who are just pissed off and they don't even know what you're doing. You're
That's like
yeah.
the I've had a prior hip injury dance, but I'm gonna give it everything I got
Like
right
I'm
now.
70-something fucking years old, people. The fact you voted me back in, what the
Still
fuck?
got it. though.
I still got it. If I got.
You got it. Yes.
Oh God! So what made you guys decide to start creating Party Instigators? What made you decide to say, hey, let's get out there and do shit?
Well, I mean, I'm a longtime Worcester club DJ, so I've been DJing all the places for years. And Austin and I used to work together at a place. He was my right hand man. He used to run the lights for me. He was, keeping the bitches away from me while I'm trying to do my
Right,
thing.
because you're an artist, man. You ain't got time for that. You
know?
you ain't hoping
And,
got time for that shit.
And he's also got a good mind and a good heart, and people love being around him. And that's the opposite of me. I'm more. Everybody fucking can't stand me because I'm an asshole. But I get into the technical stuff.
You're not a people person. That's
Not
all
a
you gotta
people
say.
person,
That's right.
which is okay.
But that's why
That's
you gotta
all right.
have. That's why you have to have that
I'm
balance.
a people person. I only like certain ones.
Right. Well, very very few people, and
The
But-
circle's small.
it's a very small, intimate
But I
circle. of
but I
people.
throw a good party, right? And
Yeah.
I know all the technical stuff. So together, I was like, we got to do something. And then we just started brainstorming ideas. And Party Instigators is really like it's a venue in itself. We're not tied to a location. We do our own thing. We break the rules. We throw the types of events we want to throw with the production we want to do. And we also like to build really good relationships with the venues. We want the venue to be successful. We want to bring a new crowd, new people, and new experiences to a place. And yeah, we just want to bring cheer, bring fun around with
Always
us.
good vibes.
you know?
That's really it.
Listen, we're only on this fucking stone for a little while. You know what I mean? It's a blink of an eye for some of us, and you better have fun.
You got to.
Especially now, there's so many distractions that would just keep your ass home just watching. Once again, we've talked about how many shows before we even went on the air, all the shows that we were talking about.
Yeah.
And they do make some good entertainment. I can see why people, you don't see them for like 20 years. Like, hey, what happened to you?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where you like to, it's like to have a good time.
Oh,
Honestly,
there's nothing better than a party.
Right.
I don't know why more people don't want to do it. What is so fun about sitting at home going, I don't know what's in the fridge.
My favorite
What do
is
I
when
want to
people are
eat
like that, and then they're like, I can't seem to find a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Get the fuck outside.
No,
they're outside.
No, this is my other favorite. I'm so depressed. I'm just depressed. I don't know why I'm depressed, but I'm depressed. I'm like, I do. I know. Can I answer it for you? You don't do anything fun. You're like I don't know. You're like farting razor blades. Zero fun. Zero fun. So I don't know what you're doing on your Fridays and Saturday nights, people. But get out there. You only got one life to live.
That's it.
It's funny, too, because you guys, if I'm not mistaken, you're a little bit younger than me, or maybe a lot younger than me. But the crowds, the youngsters, as you want to call them, I'm getting to that point where I call them the youngsters now.
Yes.
They don't come out as much.
No.
It's a weird thing.
It is a very weird
think-
thing. And when they come out, they're like, is there any kombucha?
Well, you know what it is, too, is a lot of people turned 21 during COVID and stuck in their bedrooms, and they got weird, right? So it's like there's going to be a whole like group of people that would have been partying, going out, age.
Yeah, like those 2 years maybe, because those 2 years are pretty fucked up.
Yeah, and so they got to get flushed out. They gotta grow up, and then the group behind them, like, because I do some like high school stuff and college events. That group likes to get down, but they're not 21 yet.
Yeah, they're a
so
little
they
wacky.
haven't got out into the into the nightlife yet, but they're coming.
It's funny to think about it that way. What mentality age-wise were you when 2020 hit? Like for us, we're all older. We kind of was like, what?
Yeah.
I don't think we're all going to
this
die,
sucks.
but it's not going to go well.
Right.
It's not going to go easy.
Yeah.
And then like to be a young kid though, like I can't go outside.
Just on
Why?
the cuff of being 21.
I can't
too,
go
so
outside.
can't do
Why?
nothing.
I can't do anything
Yeah,
except play video games.
and that's a new normal.
Yeah, it is. They don't like going
when
out.
you're 18, 19 years old and this happens, you haven't had enough time in to be like, oh, this is going to pass. You're like, oh, this is what it is now. I'm
Right.
stuck at home.
Right, that's a new
you know?
norm for them. You know?
Well, people are older and older to move out. How old were you when you moved out?
I moved out at 20. I bought a house, and I actually bought an income property and took mom with me. So moved out.
Oh, so you double decked on it. You just says, not only am I a mature adult, but I'm gonna take care of mom too. That was cool.
I mean, what choice do you have? Back then, the houses were given houses.
They
away.
were. They actually were in the back then.
Yeah, I just bought a house 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago?
Put your blood on the dotted
Did you?
line.
Are you in the house yet, or did you just buy it? Like you still?
I'm in the house now.
You're in the house now. How's that? How's home ownership?
Sucks.
Yeah, dude. Because
Sucks.
oh,
right now is a terrible
the
time, but it's not changing. It's not changing.
No.
It's not changing.
No.
So I was like,
Well,
we're
yeah,
gonna pull the trigger.
Well, I believe things will get easier. I do think things. Yeah, I think if we actually start believing in this country again, we might be all right. Going down this little hole of like, oh, we hate ourselves. We're just self-loathing. We're just such bad people. We should take all of our money and just give it away. Just give it all away. It's like I had my mother. My mother's like, Christopher, you got so much money. You got to help people. Ma, the hell fuck up.
I mean, buying a house has always been hard. Like, it's hard now, but I hear people complain about it, and I'm like, yeah, well, back when houses were $40,000, everybody was making $6.
Right.
Still wasn't
Minimum
easy.
wage was 85 cents an hour.
Yeah.
Right.
Still wasn't easy.
Right.
You know?
But now, yeah, you own a house, and then guess who's shoveling?
Yeah.
You.
Oh, yeah.
Guess who's mowing the lawn? You. Guess who's doing all the upkeep?
Everything.
Right. All of a sudden, she goes outside. She says, hey, you notice it's leaking from the gutters? What a shit job gutters are. What a shit job gutters are. I don't care who you are. That job sucks. Especially if you haven't done it in a long time and you get up there and you're like, there's fucking trees growing out of this thing.
Right.
Yeah.
There's acorns that have sprouted children. And you're like,
We need a
Jesus
better
Christ.
system than gutters.
I can't believe we haven't come up with something.
Gutters have been around for like 5 billion years.
Yeah, we just cut. Somebody said, hey, just take a U, fucking run it the whole length of it and go.
Good. Yeah.
But then I thought it was funny. Like I had this was a couple of years ago. I had a buddy. I was talking about. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put a barrel, catch the rainwater because I'm a fucking outdoorsman now. I really give a shit about the environment. I'm gonna catch it. Somebody's like, you can't catch rainwater. I'm like, what? They made at one point in time like catch basins. for like your gutter system, you couldn't do it.
You need like a permit or something?
You couldn't do it because they didn't want everybody collecting water.
What are you gonna do?
How fucking dare you?
Yeah, you don't want to save.
How dare you fucking collect
take
water?
You don't want to be
Water
collecting
like that.
How do you
interest on
take
that water.
Right? How dare you take that water without you paying who you got to pay for it? Honest to God, that's what it was.
What would be the reason? So because you can't meter it?
That's exactly what it is. You can't meter it. You can't put it in a bottle. Can't charge you for the bottle. Can't charge you for that had to be it.
Unbelievable.
Right, that 5 cent deposit.
Can you imagine going?
That's
to
gonna
jail?
make me recycle.
You're just standing there in a line of people that what are you in for? Murdered somebody. What are you in for? Tax evasion. I collected some water off my
rain barrels.
gutters.
I had 6 rain barrels and 9 chickens.
I was planting some ficuses, and I was going to water the ficuses, and now I'm in jail.
All I wanted it for was my garden. Turns out I'm now being executed in 6 weeks. That's how it is. You're absolutely right. I had 7 chickens. The town ordinance said I can only have 5. I'm 2 chickens over. They killed the chickens.
Over.
Yeah,
They killed them on the
Well,
spot.
did you see what they did with the chicken? Killed fucking 24 million chickens. That's why you can't find eggs in your goddamn fucking thing.
Dude, I read that. That's
Well,
wild.
it's a
This is
little
real
wild.
thing?
It's a little wilder. That's why there's no fucking eggs, dude. Because for some reason, and I don't want to get into conspiracy theories or anything, but the FDA woman goes, you know what? Bird flu.
Bird flu.
Bird flu. Kill the fucking egg. Kill the chickens. And fucking 24 million chickens gone. 24 million chickens.
How many chicken wings that is?
Right. Well, that's the thing. Now you're gonna have big problems all the way through.
Why did your brain go there?
Because we was talking about
He went right to
talking
chicken
about
wings.
because we were talking about
I'm sitting here thinking about
uncircumcised
omelets
wings.
and breakfast, and he's over here like, what about the chicken
what
wings?
about the chicken
You only
wings,
get
dog?
two.
Well, that's
which
the
is
other thing too.
bullshit.
Is
because-
24 fucking million chickens are now out. I mean, can you just hey, give us a couple maybe? I mean, we don't. They're not all fucking diseased.
Did ever we all
Wait,
drank
did
the
they-
hose,
It'd
right?
be one thing if you went
drank
out
the
there and
hose?
there was 24 fucking million chickens, like you
Right.
knew you
They
shouldn't
were
be
like
messing with
massive,
that.
like us, like walking around,
They're
like
just
might as well call
messing
them
around.
dinosaurs.
You know it's a retarded chicken, so you're like, I can't eat that meat or its eggs. And back.
Retarded
And then they
chicken.
talk back to you, you're like, oh hell.
And you're like, no, we got to
I'm
kill
all
these
set.
fucking chickens before they merge and become super chicken.
Maybe the chickens were starting to reveal they were voting for Trump.
But no, well, here's what I was concerned. Right. Someone like
Trump
Trump.
voting chickens.
There was somebody put a Trump sign on the fucking chicken coop. And they, those fucking chickens are done.
Kill those motherfuckers.
Kill those motherfuckers.
Got these right chicken wings.
Colonel Sanders come down there and go, kill those motherfuckers right there. You Trump supporting goddamn chickens. Who put a Trump sign on those 24 million fucking chickens? You die now.
So now
My
they're gonna,
Colonel Sanders voice. I don't know what the fuck that
I
came
love
from.
that.
they're gonna force you to do vegan chicken now, right? That's what they got to be.
Remember
There's got to
when
be
it
an
was
angle.
a tofurkey? I had someone who brought a tofurkey to a fucking Thanksgiving. They are no longer
Deleted.
allowed it. Yeah,
Deleted.
Gone.
Just go home.
Gone.
Yeah.
Let's go home.
It's almost as bad as bringing child porn. I'm sorry if you don't think it's the same, but child pornography and tofurkey,
Tofurkey.
terrible.
It's one day out of the
terrible.
year.
Both terrible for you.
Here, get a real turkey, bro.
Putting these turkeys out of business. I mean,
What else is a turkey supposed to do with its life? Fucking turkeys now can't even make a living. God damn.
standing outside in the
Baby,
cold,
that
like, can you just put
bullshit.
me in the oven?
It's like, Jesus Christ, they took my feathers and everything.
I'm not getting stuffed anymore.
Right? I'm part of the exhibit down at Mohegan Sun, but no one wants to
man.
cook me now.
Foxwoods doesn't even want me either.
Right. And then it's funny, then you see like I don't know why nobody gets pissed, but you ever seen the turkey? So we live in New England, we see turkeys all the time, right?
Yeah.
You ever see the turkey that they show you for Thanksgiving that they pardon? It's a white fucking turkey. That is a big ass white turkey. That ain't no regular. You ever see them? They're always white turkeys. Ain't never taken one of
never
these
seen a
brothers out
white
on the
turkey.
street that I see that I just miss with my car several times a week.
I remember flattening the brown crayon in elementary school, coloring in the hand.
Color, yeah.
The hand turkey.
The hand
This
turkey,
thing's
yeah, the
gonna be
five, you get
brown.
the, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Back. That was cool shit. I remember the paperback vest you made, and then you'd take macaroni and colored beads, and you'd go
Yes.
home and be like, oh, yeah. Can you imagine if you came home now with what we did is scared?
Canceled a bunch of third graders.
Right? Honestly. Go home to a woke mother with a fucking handmade goddamn.
be over.
Right.
It would be over.
She'd be like,
I cannot believe you got my father out of this.
flying cats is an Indian. Can't be an Indian, but if you want to be a kitty cat, you can.
Right. With those tails, man. Those tails.
I don't know, some of those furries are kind of hot though. I can't lie.
A furry is hot. You have to think a furry is hot for two purposes. Number one, they're in fur. Number two, you got to be a certain side kind of kinky to be wanting
100%.
into that. So you have to wonder what is on the other side of that. But then you get her home and she's like, "Do you have a litter box?" And you're like, "Oh no, this ain't gonna work."
Yeah, that's where it goes
Yeah, I got
too
a big
far.
ass sandbox.
You need like a furry light.
Furry light.
They don't believe that.
Furry light. I didn't know what you meant. I thought you meant like a light.
No,
There's like furry max, and then there's like furry
Yeah,
furry
you need,
light.
like,
You're
just-
I'm lightly furry.
Just like the costume and a little bit of crazy, but not going all the way to
Just
shit,
like that
shit in
little
a box.
that little anal plug that has a tail
Exactly,
on it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what you want.
Everybody loves
You
that.
just want to see her walk around the house going, "Look at that. Look at you."
Well, you can't get too in your head about
on,
it because
just shake
next
it for
thing
me
you
a little-
know,
just a little
Give it a
bit.
little shake, baby.
Come
You
on,
you
know
don't
come
want to be
on.
the guy that fucks animals. So you just gotta dial it back and be like, no,
You gotta get it right in your head.
get too into it. Next thing you know, you're looking for those dead chickens they just killed.
Right, that whole 24 million chicken thing just hits different when you find it out. You're like,
Yeah.
those would have been nice. Should have called me.
Give me those feathers.
Dude, that's like when they fucking with Aaron Hernandez. All these girls were like,
What?
with Aaron Hernandez when he went, right? They were like, all these girls were like, what a waste of a hot dude. And I'm like, he was a fucking murderer.
He was a fucking crazy motherfucker. Oh yeah, they were like, "Oh, I can't imagine he did that," as he's fucking choking the bitch out.
They like that.
They're like,
They
he's
do
so
something
hot.
that- some of them they try to push you
They're
to
like-
this to
they're
see
like,
that
"Come on,
great.
smack me straight in the
Smack
face.
yeah.
Knock me out."
We
I'm
are
like-
not condoning any sort of domestic violence
no,
here on
not
the
at
show,
all.
but as a victim of one several times. Shit happens, but yes.
yeah.
So I'm like, but you don't know what the line is. That's what I like about being a small guy, actually. I know, like, usually if the cops roll up, they're like, "He didn't hurt you. I know he didn't hurt you."
It wasn't
What
this
are you
Try being
talking
me.
about, man? Hey,
Try
look
being
at-
me. I was like, if they roll up, I'm like, I was watching TV. Fuck you.
Bro, you.
We need backup.
You fit the profile, Shrek.
Yeah, but you're like jolly and
I know, but they open, bro, they
fun.
open the door. They're like, "Come on, let's go." I
like-
didn't even get to speak. I don't even get
I'm
to
telling
speak.
you
All
right
you hear
now,
is
you
the shotgun
you put a
rack.
little turban or something on you, you getting
Bro,
roughed
it's-
up. You
it's
getting roughed
completely
up.
over.
Yeah, you getting roughed up,
It's
Sheik.
completely.
What you got to do is carry around a picture of your mom and be like, "That's my mom. Your mom's white."
I should.
You know?
Right, because
I
no
should.
criminal's ever gone, "Look at my white mom."
Like, hey, this is my Barbie doll mom right here. I
Guys,
swear it
listen,
wasn't
I
me.
know I was not in the movie. You fucking. But this is my white mom who did not adopt me. She had me. She shat me out.
Dude, a lot of
You're
people think
at
I'm
least
adopted.
half innocent then.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a African. Come on.
You're African.
True. I always
Yeah,
thought you
I'm
were
So
Samoan.
I'm assuming dad is of color.
Dad is of color.
Is he a big dude?
No,
'Cause you're a
no,
big
he's,
dude.
He's tiny. He's tiny.
Really?
Yeah.
Tiny? How? What do we mean tiny? Like if you say my size, I'm probably gonna get pissed. But I get it.
I was gonna say
About
you
about
might
my
be.
size. All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe he and I on the basketball court style. Little,
Yeah,
you know.
no, he's like
little
maybe
junior
like
high team.
5'8", 5'9".
Oh, so he's even taller than me. Great. That's awesome. No. So, really?
Yeah.
Is mom
Yeah.
is mama tall? Is mama
No,
tall?
mom's not tall at all. I'll show you.
So wait a minute. So you are blindside. They
Yeah.
picked you up. They found you.
No.
I was like, yeah, they did.
I was.
No,
the,
I think they
how do I call this? I was the
Product of a love child.
product of a prom baby.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
prom babies.
Product of
Yeah.
Prom baby.
Prom babies making
What was
families
this-
since the
what was-
early 40s.
What was the Family Guy song? Prom night dumpster baby.
That's horrendous. Prom night, because I'm just a prom night dumpster baby. I don't even know if that's how it went, but that's a great fucking line.
Yeah, I mean,
So no, you weren't a dumpster baby. We know that, and
No.
it wasn't blindside. Well, that's good. So you're just gonna carry a picture of your
yeah, I'm
your
just gonna
mom.
take a picture of my mom and say, hey,
Get out of jail.
Don't
free
arrest
card.
me.
don't arrest me.
I'm halfway.
I'm one of you.
Yeah, I'm one of you.
I'll put that stereo back.
Yeah, dude, we need more.
This isn't my car.
You can't.
That fucking valet got me again.
Son of a
You
bitch.
can't unpunch your wife, though. I mean, that's the problem.
No,
Did not
you
wrong.
can never
So
unpunch him.
don't punch him once. You can't unpunch him.
Right.
You can never unpunch him, and you can be. Well, I hit the second one, Your Honor, was an attempt to take back the first.
She told me. I told you she liked the kinky shit. She said, hit me in the face. and then
She said some things that
I should not.
shouldn't
repeat.
be said. Just should be. Your Honor, the court would blush. The court would blush. So we'd rather not. Do you use a lot of sound effects when you DJ?
Just the reggae horns at like a million louder. No, I never do that. No, not
so fucking.
I don't do it. No, not really. I let the music talk, man. I don't do a lot of mic work either.
Let the music play.
Fuck yeah.
They don't get away.
Hey,
Shannon, that's a joint.
That's
80s
an old
joint
yeah,
right
it is.
there.
Let it play.
Exactly.
Yes, bitch. Let's go. Let it play.
That's
a classic jam.
Throw that on, go into some freestyle or some, some.
I fucked around. What program is it that's on? Is it Mix DJ or something like that? Where you can they take any song, you can try to match up the beats per minute. And
Yeah.
is that the new stuff?
I started fucking around with that. That was kind of fun. But some songs, man, you can just fuck up. You just put them with the wrong one. It's like
We have so many good tools now. Like all the controllers can do this thing called stems, so you can actually like take you remember I used to have an instrumental and an acapella and all that. Now the software can do that right on the controller. So you can literally hit a button that gets the vocals out. So
yes, this thing did the same thing. Like you could just keep the bass, you could drop everything out, keep the bass, and match the bass up to another tune. I've done that. That was kind of fun.
Which is great when you do
fucking whacked.
Doing live remixes and stuff. Take some weird ass song.
There's some great songs out there that should be remixed. Like the stuff
Some
from
mashups, though,
yeah.
right? Some of them-
Because I mean, I think it's bad. Like I don't think I've ever heard anybody do like some Boys to Men mashups or even just take that genre of mid to late 90s shit.
Yeah.
There was so much stuff. I mean,
So much
you had
content.
Tony. That might actually been the 80s.
No, that's
it's all a
90s.
blur.
That's
But that sort of stuff, those guys, there was a lot of boy bands that went through that period that, oh my God, what was it? De La Soul.
Yeah.
Me, Myself, and I is still a fucking jam. I don't care when I hear that thing. I'm just like throwing up. So I don't even know anymore what the signs were. I'm just fucking me, myself, and I. Fucking, you know?
The 90s shit's hot right now,
Some
too.
waterfalls.
Yeah,
Come
it's come
on.
back. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's into the 90s. Our DJ for the rodeo does a thing called, well, actually, it's 2000s. He does a 2000s event regularly with this other production company. But the 90s thing, man, there's a couple places getting into the 90s stuff. And there's so much good music. It's probably the best, in my opinion, probably one of the best decades for music. So
It was so diverse because you had rock and roll was still fucking killing it. You had your hair band still coming through. They were doing their thing.
Yeah.
Metal and grunge was starting to come out. So that had its own little avenue.
Yep.
Country wasn't ever bad, you know what I mean? It was just
Right,
no
yeah,
one
you
knew
had
it.
your-
You know, and my dog died in the fucking yeah.
I don't know.
Boots getting biggie.
80s, 90s country is my shit.
Oh, but you like deep country. You like Waylon Jennings and
A little bit, but give me some George Strait.
George
man.
Strait. Yeah, George Strait. Yeah. No, the man wrote every love song that ever could.
Best country artist of all time, in my opinion.
Dwight
And I'll
Yoakam.
fight anybody on that. Tell me Morgan Wallen's better than George Strait. I'll throw you in the fucking head.
I don't understand how a man drops a fucking 30-song album. I mean, you know what I mean?
I saw him in Vegas, 2019. That was actually one of his last live shows, and he's got to be 70-something years old. Still putting
I thought you
on.
were still talking about Morgan Wallen. I'm
Oh
like,
no, fuck Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen is not
Wait a
fucking
minute,
70 years old,
I
dude.
can't say that out loud. Sorry, all the ladies. will
Oh,
come
the
to our event.
ladies will kill you.
They'll riot.
They will kill
They
you.
don't care what that guy does. And good for him. I mean,
Yeah,
but whatever. I mean,
yeah, there's that time he almost killed a cop in Nashville, but that's all right.
well, the chair.
The chair,
In
bro, the
defense, the
chair.
chair was giving him a hard time.
Yeah.
The chair
Threw
should
it
have
off
learned
the
how to
roof.
fly.
The chair should have turned into a bird and gone tweet tweet.
To a turkey.
That's right. Turkey shoot.
Then again, though, I mean, that's pretty country to throw to. A lot of the best country artists.
Well, don't forget what really put him on the map. What really put him on the map was when he called his buddy there the N-word, the one I can't say.
That's right. Yeah.
And that was when they went. Remember, they went crazy because they tried to cancel him.
Right, that
and that
damn
was right.
neighbor.
It was right. It was around the same time who's the NASCAR guy? It goes. There was a noose in my in my garage, and they're like, "Sir, it was the pull thing for the fucking garage door." He's like, "It was a noose."
I swear.
I'm telling you, you fuck. I know when I'm not wanted.
It was really convenient for closing the door, though.
Really, yeah. The only thing you get stuck in there is your wrist, buddy. That's it.
Or like the.
Stuck up here.
Wasn't that around the time that Juicy Smollett beat himself up too?
Yeah. Then you find out Jesse Smollett fucking beats himself, hires people to beat him up. Fucking crazy. Remember, that was his racist, everything. That's what I don't like about presidential election years. Because that's what it is.
Polarizes everybody.
It's racist. That's it. I say every election year is like being in a domestically abusive relationship, especially if you're a white heterosexual male. who may or may not believe in Jesus. I mean, right? Because they're just like, you must go and die.
Well, like look at the like holidays around election season. That's when you find out that half your family is either a piece of shit or you love them, right? It's like you just basically ran an election in your family.
Right.
You split the house right here, and everybody's like totally divided, hates each other. And then you've got to remember that the guy that you're electing doesn't give a fuck about you.
It's crazy. I remember, I think 2016 was the most divisive my family ever got.
Really?
I remember my mother yelling at me, going, you and your kids are such ignorant sons of bitches. And I'm like, do you want to dissect that comment, Mary? We're sons of bitches? I'm a son of a bitch? I'm a son of a bitch.
Right.
Is what you're saying right now, Mary? I'm a son of a bitch?
Oh, man.
And she's like, Christopher, are you calling me a bitch?
You're
Like, no, you called
Ma,
yourself
no.
a bitch because you're mad because Trump's going to win. God damn it, the whole country's fucked. Why is it fucked, man? He's a fucking asshole. Oh, God. I'm telling you right now, things in my house started falling off the wall the night of the election.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that all that generation, they get all their information from whatever cable network they got told, whatever they're told.
Did they just say MSM? I think NBC and CNN just announced like major layoffs. Major layoffs.
Which is weird because Elon's Doge crew just found like, what was it, 8 million or billion?
Well, that's the problem. Now you're going to find out. I think that what they've uncovered is some of these networks only exist because the U.S. government's been giving them money.
Right.
That's, folks, that's called propaganda. That is what's called propaganda. When the government that's there pays money to have free media say exactly what they tell them to say, that's propaganda.
Sounds like Dave Chappelle.
It sounds
Don't
like
let the media tell you
when
how to live your life.
Black Klansman is probably one of the funniest fucking Dave Chappelle bits.
for sure.
Clayton Bigsby.
When he divorces his wife.
After 19 long years, he divorces his wife. We said, Clayton, why did you divorce your wife after 19 long years? Can I say this?
Yeah, you can say
cool.
it. I can't.
Because she was a
And then they end
He said, that's right. I
and
said
they
it.
end the PBS special with that. Here on Dateline, we have Clayton Bixby.
Oh man,
That had to be like, who said writing that in a room? I would have paid to have just sat in the room when that got written. That bit, because that must have been somebody, because that must have been like one of those. Hey, it'd be fucking funny, man.
That was like the part of the first episode too.
Yes, it was.
And like I think about it now because I watch it all the fucking time, and I'm like, he would be murdered for the Chappelle Show.
It would go absolutely.
Like
People would
if
go.
this was aired now, oh my gosh, like people would have.
Remember Homie the Clown? The old and Living Colors. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, they would go. When do we get so fucking sensitive?
Soft. I
Soft.
call it
Oh,
soft.
it's wicked soft.
Soft.
Well,
soft.
he said something about that in his special when he came back. He was like, they were reviewing a sketch where they were going to say the F word, the one we don't say anymore either. And
Oh my God, I'm sorry, but did you? One of the first fucking things that came out was the Trump meme where he goes, "Okay, now we can say faggy retard. If your friends are being faggy retards, you can call them faggy retards again." And I sent that to I don't even know how many people. I said I knew it was coming back. I knew it was coming
hold on,
back.
we gotta deviate a little more here. My favorite is all the fake signings of the executive orders. I send those to my older friends, and they go, "I can't believe he's signing this," and I'm like, "It's not
The
really."
second they see
think
it,
it's
they believe
real.
it.
They get so pissed.
Really? He just said that? I'm like, no.
I love the people who get they get wicked excited. Like all of a sudden they hear, and President of Mexico says, "Fuck you" to Donald Trump. And they're like, "Viva la Mexico!" And they're like, "Yeah." And then like 10 minutes later, Mexico apologizes for its previous statement and says it'll work closely with the Trump White House.
Yeah.
Then they're like, "Fuck you! Hate Mexico again." I'm like, you must get tired flipping and flopping like this constantly.
Well, Canada was like 8 hours.
Canada,
8 hours.
we don't
like,
need you. Oh, wait a minute.
There's videos
I'm
of
being
them
told now?
taking bourbon off the shelves. Like that does something to us, and it's like, Well, 30% of our energy comes from Canada. It's like, who are they going to sell it to then? They're not cutting us off.
It's not going up over the other side, baby.
We're in timeout. That's all.
Oh yeah, like I said it to people before. I go, I think Trump getting back into the White House is nothing more than when Dad got home. Like, remember when you was fucking up as a kid? Are you gonna say something? What are you gonna say?
Oh yeah, Dad never came home.
Dad went for cigarettes and never came back.
Dad never came home. I was grown by 3 lovely ladies. Shout out to them.
3 lovely ladies of you. So there's no stereotypes going on over there whatsoever, I guess. But so in my house, my dad would get home, and he worked 2 jobs. So like, if you fucked around, my mother would go, Christopher, if I say it one more time, watch. Your father's gonna get out of that fucking room, and you're gonna get it. Like, bitch, please. Oh, yeah. Watch this, bitch, please. Watch this.
Hold my beer.
Oh, watch this. And sure enough, she'd get it. Christopher, and my father, that fucking door would open up, and I could hear the bell, and I would, like, I could just catch it real quick, like. And he was quick, but that was what it was. It was Dad was home. Stop fucking around. Dad was home. That's it. Enough. Whoever the disciplinary what was in the family, the one that they always use as the heavy, you go, ooh. Yep. Wait till your Auntie Selma gets there. She's going to whoop that ass.
Yeah, but in this case, Dad is also completely fucking off. He's unpredictable.
He's a little nutty.
It's like it's going to come home.
The stress of his office has got to him.
And he comes home, he might also just say some weird shit like, you know what? We're just going to blow that wall out. That wall is pissing me off.
Right. Well, that's after he's yelled at the neighbor for being the dumbest neighbor ever. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's like, why the fuck is your dog in my front yard? God damn it. That's what Trump is. Trump is just going off on the neighborhood. He's just mad at everybody. And you're going to trim your hedges. No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
2 days later, I'm trimming my hedges because I want to, not because he told me to.
Yeah. I mean, good, bad, you're going to see what he's really all about because now he's got enough backing.
There's no faking.
So
there's no faking right now. You can't say you couldn't get anything done because you spent 2 years and 4 years in scandals.
They gridlocked him for 2 years during his presidency last time. So it's like you basically just saw him defending himself.
It was almost all 4. The second he came in, they gave him Russiagate, which was bullshit. They tried to impeach him on that. That never got through. It wasn't until he actually opened the investigation against the Bidens, which lo and behold does look like it's true, where they said you couldn't go after a political opponent, and that's what the first impeachment was for.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That they said you couldn't go after a political opponent, and then you got this guy who does it now for the next, 4 years. He gets thrown in court constantly, and then I heard that this was the best, is when people were like, well, I don't think that, I think the whole getting shot thing was a conspiracy. I said, oh, so now conspiracy theories exist.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You got to be really nuts to be like, all right, listen, shoot at my head, but don't hit me in the brain.
But just hit me right in the ear.
Yeah, if you don't mind, just take a little off my ear.
You know what?
Come on.
Mike Tyson was busy. Couldn't bite it
Mike
outside.
was going to bite it. I was going to have Mike bite it.
And then they get this 90-pound, definitely put in a locker multiple times kid who's all shaking. It's like, yeah, he's going to nail that shot.
Right, he's the one, yeah. And we just, no one says a thing with the kid's just walking on the roof. People see him. Right. Everybody's got video camera. Yeah. And he's just setting up his gun. He's looking at it. He's like, well, I'm probably going to crack. He's like doing ads up there, cracking a Coke. He's like, hoping to get paid.
Yeah.
And fucking next thing you know, but he misses. Yeah. But he popped off, what was it, 4 or 5 shots?
Yeah.
I think that solidified it. It's like 50 Cent, Tupac, Trump. I mean, you get shot, you're in.
But then this motherfucker got back up.
Right, and then
he got back up, and he's like,
most legendary picture of all time.
78 years old. How old was he? 70-something years old.
That was so Reagan, though, because look when Reagan got shot. 2 weeks later, he's back into podium, and then a balloon or something blew up out in.
And he said,
"Miss me."
Yeah,
fucking.
And he didn't even stop.
Dope.
It was so fucking good. It was wicked game. Miss me.
That's wild.
Pop. It was but these things.
Yeah.
And nobody sees nothing. And then this guy's. And do you know that they cremated the kid? Cremated him within fucking 10 days.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Oh no, this kid fucking gone. They got rid of him cremated in 10 days.
Now I heard that he had the case of the tisms. Is this true?
A Tissenberger syndrome?
Tissenberger syndrome.
I have Tism. I definitely.
I think we all do.
Well, I definitely.
My spectrum moves back and forth.
I'm telling you, I'm all over that thing.
I get
like
the variable.
Like a sound wave. Just, I mean, I found myself fucking just sitting there drooling, farting.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, I hope we break out of this.
Dude,
I hope this doesn't become the new norm.
You're just alone at the house. You just start beatboxing and talking to the pets and stuff. That's a touch of the tism.
I have a problem.
guys
You know
don't
what
do
I
that
talk to?
regularly?
I talk to my plants. I talk to the plants a lot, dude. I'm like, oh yeah.
Well,
I
they're
love
good
plants.
fucking listeners.
They're wicked, yeah.
They don't talk back.
And they
don't
think
talk
I am
back.
the smartest fucking thing. I am telling. I have an aloe plant will listen to me for hours. And this sucker just keeps growing. And I come up and I consider him my soul brother though. I'm like, what's up, aloe?
Yo, hello.
Yo, hello.
What's good?
He kind of talks to me in a Jamaican voice. What's up,
Wagwan.
Chris man?
Wagwan.
What it be, Chris man? Ah,
Yo, Chris, man.
we're gonna do some dreadlocks in that red beard someday, man. Let's go.
Pond the lotion one time.
That's a great tune. You ever had that one pop up? Pass the doji.
Yeah.
Pass the doji
that,
on the left one side. I don't even know.
Musical Youth.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
like 9 back then.
Like they were running the streets.
Sounds like they're
They-
9.
the best part of the video. Have you seen the best part? Have you seen the video? It's basically poverty. They cut the they cut the fucking music out of it and then used it for like UNICEF for you to send funds in. That's how bad the video was. It's just fucking just running around kicking rocks.
All right, we're
Like-
going to do one B-roll. It's going to be for Musical Youth and UNICEF.
The director was a genius. He goes, "I'm selling this reel twice. Let's
Yeah.
go." Pass the doji on the left one side. Oh, you can send $15 a month to help these kids not kick rocks.
Yeah.
Then it comes in with the dogs too.
Oh, what's her face? Yeah, with
Sarah
her face.
McLachlan.
Yeah. And you're just like, oh, here comes that fucking dog again.
Here we go again. Yeah.
There we
Same
go.
fucking dog.
Let's
It's still
see.
alive.
Right. Yeah, evidently son's fine.
For 9 cents a day,
9 cents a day.
you can save this dog. I don't want to. Well, that one's done.
For $7, I can put him down.
Yeah.
And save everybody else. I'm sorry, I know there's a lot of pet owners out there going, no, not my scruffykins.
Oh, my dog's better than everybody else's dog. So we're talking about everybody else's dog.
Right, that's true too. It's kind of like kids. It's even worse now
Yeah.
with dogs. Because now people aren't even having kids, they're just having dogs.
Dude,
That's
got
what I
a dog.
did.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I fuck kids, man. Huh? Fuck kids. When we go on vacation, I take the dog, put
doesn't
him in
mean
day
that.
camp. No, that's
Yes.
all right. Fucking canceled right here on the
There it
podcast,
is.
dude.
It's all over. I already made
It's
a
done.
pedophile joke. We're already fucked now. We
cover
are
this
now. What do they call it? Shadow ban. We're done.
Dude,
we're being
I went
doxxed.
and saw, what's that comedian? She was just at Foxwoods. Oh, shit.
The girl that did
The roast.
The roast.
right?
God.
Nicole? Is her name Nicole? No.
Nikki Glazer.
Nikki Glazer, yeah.
She went
Yes.
on for 20 minutes on her stand-up about fucking kids, and I was like, this bitch likes to fuck kids. There's a lot of talk of fucking kids. I was like, we might want to
Bro,
just
she's bad as shit.
back it down a touch.
Wait a minute. She's talking about having sex with kids? Or
Yes,
she
she just went off on it like for a long time.
meaning that it's bad?
It
That's
was
not
like,
the message you
she
got?
was like edging. She'd like
Let me analyze real
She's
quick.
like she'd make a joke where it was okay, but then be like, but that's not okay. And it's like, no, it's really not okay.
Well, I mean, let's go to the old stereotype. All right? The high school child, young adult, which now are a lot younger than they were when we were kids. Because I just think people are like,
really are.
they're fucking babies, man. Fucking babies. But anyway, I was lucky. I don't think there was any good looking teachers in when I was in school.
No.
So, but
It was
if
usually the
a
gym teacher, though. Usually the gym teacher or the librarian, the head librarian, some odd forsaken Ray.
Oh God, no! My one was.
more than-
Oh my God, Miss Nevis. Oh my God, for people who know David Prouty, Miss Nevis and Miss Little shout out to the class of '94. No, nobody touching them fucking ladies. Great people, souls of. Anyway, but like if you had that happen, like if a guy had sex with a teacher, female teacher, wasn't that big of a deal. Be like, boys be, oh yeah,
good shit.
No one would even. It would just be in the school. It'd just be the school rumor. Right. Now, like if a girl and an older teacher, oh fuck, he going to jail.
It's over. For
He going. What about the Auburn kid? The Auburn guy just got fucking. The Auburn.
yeah,
I didn't see that.
I'm an athletic director. Oh,
Oh,
boy,
really?
Oh boy, oh boy.
Well, I mean, I don't know. That's why they're different. I mean, I don't have much to say about it. When one enters my brain, I'm like, ooh, that sounds pretty good. And the other one enters my brain, I'm like, that's fucking gross.
That's gross. Yeah,
I don't know what to say.
It's
about
weird.
It.
It's all. We're very hypocritical.
I can tell
There's
you.
no way to write black and white laws. It's because everything is a little bit.
These past 8 years or so, every time I hear one of these like hottie teachers with the 17-year-old kid. I'm like, what the fuck were you? I couldn't get this thing to go
I agree.
away.
Honest to God, this thing, I could have ran into a wall, sprang it right back. But no,
I had a job drilling for oil after school.
Now I got to talk. Fall down, got stuck.
Get up.
I couldn't get up.
I can't get up.
I fucking pegboard in this soft sod. I'm stuck. My penis is in the fucking ground. No, you're right. Back then, I mean, God. Oh, God, those days. Back when you could just get a fucking boner just for no reason. You're like,
No reason.
what the fuck's going on here? What did I like that I didn't know?
Now you need a dick appointment. You're like, all right, listen, I'm going to get a boner on Thursday night.
It's a full schedule.
It's a whole conversation.
You better
with it,
show
too.
up
You're
to the
like,
meeting this time.
You're gonna be fine, right? You're gonna be fine. And
We're gonna let you
You
go.
think about it like I gotta have a lot of water. I can't have too much sugar. Can't stay up late the night before.
I need a full 8 hours of sleep.
I need a full. Do not touch whiskey the week before. Cannot touch whiskey.
About to be whiskey dry all February.
My buddy Dave Marchand, shout out Dave Marchand. He got married a few years back, and he got drunk, wasted at his wedding, and I kept calling him Whiskey D. I was like, Whiskey D, now that's our fucking thing, because he couldn't get it up.
This, well, we know this. I've emceed and DJ'd weddings, and you can tell. You know if that's going to be a sex night or not.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can usually tell because when one of them's like, you're puking in like 10 minutes. The second the whole hoop and hollering's done, that one's purging. And you just see them all the time. Some of them are fun. You'd see sometimes the bride's pissed off because, somebody in the family said something fucking stupid.
Oh, yeah.
I was at one where the fucking bride, one of the maid of honors made out with the groom.
Oof. At the wedding?
At the after party, at the
That's it.
reception.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, all fucking hell broke
over.
loose. Dude, all hell broke loose. Honestly, God, chairs went flying. Dude, fucking
TLC match.
TLC
match.
It was definitely what I hit under a table. I'm not proud of it, but I hit under a table.
I did
not want to take one of them fucking chairs to the head.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like when we're working security over many years in Worcester, I was never worried about any dude fights, whatever. It didn't matter. It was the girls.
Oh, girls are the worst fights.
Girls are the absolute fucking.
Because you don't have one. You've got the train.
You've got the groups.
You've got the train. You don't know how many there are either because they've got everybody else's hair.
And it's always in the bathroom.
They always start up in the bathrooms.
Oh,
And
we're going to meet this group, and then you're like, the door's swinging for some odd reason. I don't know what's going on.
then all of a sudden you usually see one come running out like, oh shit.
They don't fight clean either. Like dudes are like square up and fight.
Yeah.
Girls are like a ball of spikes. They got fucking nails and
your
shit
hair,
flying.
scratch
Yeah.
you, kick you in the nuts, and you're like,
And then there's friends of friends coming, and you don't even know why. And then someone's like dropping bows off. You're like, what the fuck?
And they're swinging. It's
They
crazy.
do. It's crazy.
And then, you touch me.
Oh, then you get then you
listen,
get popped one, and you're
I'm
like, oh,
going
so
to
you take one of her
body you
teeth out.
outside.
Now all of a
I'm
sudden
gonna
you're the
box
bad
you
guy.
out. You got to play basketball now. You got to box them out to the door.
Oh, it is.
Girls
It's
are the
crazy
worst.
because you get
They're
nervous
the
too.
worst.
Because you're like, I don't want to take one of these strays.
Right.
I'm gonna fucking pop. I don't want to be walking out here with a black eye after this.
Right, and especially when you're like,
I've been cut up before. You get that. It's right here. I got it right on the top of the bald head. I bled like a motherfucker too, because it was a scratch, and she pulled and got the back of my and.
Yep.
Woo!
I
thought I was dying.
Bear hug and go. Bear hug and go. That's it. But you got to watch for the donkey kick. The donkey kick is what gets you every single time. I had to learn my lesson the hard way. Donkey kick.
And I'm telling you, it don't matter how small they are. The smaller they are, the more
Oh,
feral.
they're feisty.
They're feral.
Yep.
That's
How
the
do
one,
you
like,
get
you
scrappy
big
dude?
boys, they get right, before you know it, like, that person's up on your head, like, beating on you, like, oh, shit.
Yep.
Yeah, like, what the?
You little fucking spider monkey. God damn it. Get out the club.
Got the speed and the stamina.
It's fun. But you know what? Luckily, I will say this, knock on wood, we're very lucky over there. We've only had three fights in 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Not at all.
That's incredible.
It
honestly,
is. It really
Incredible,
is.
because usually places are 3 fights a night.
Some places
Knock
can
the
be,
shit
yeah.
out of that wood.
It's always it's that vibe though. I mean, country people don't like to fight. Then you can get stupid every once in a while, but for the most part, it's like line.
Well, it depends on what people go out for. I used to say it all the time back in the day
Oh,
because I'd be
that's
like,
true, yeah.
because I'd be like, when I was going out, I bought brand new sneakers, got my hair cut, I'm wearing new clothes, I'm going out to have fun. And people want to start a fight, and I'm like, I didn't spend $300 plus
on this
alcohol
fucking fit
to get into a fight and thrown out at 11. I'm out for the night.
It's
like,
still very early.
Get the fight
It's
away
right.
from
It's
me.
still very early, and now I have a bloody lip. And
Yeah.
why? Because I'm a fucking idiot, or somebody else was a fucking idiot.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's usually one of your crew.
Yeah.
And then
There's
like you
always
got
that one.
There's
There's
always that one. And when you
guy.
find out he's coming, you're like, I'm not going.
You're like,
I don't
fuck, I don't
want
want
to
to go.
Oh, the guy always starts the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he always
looks
happens
for
to
the
be the shortest one. Either the shortest one or the smallest dick amongst the group. And
I
you
don't know. See, for us, it was definitely the guy that started all the fights was also the reason we all went out was JoJo.
Yeah. Well, he didn't give a fuck though. That
But
was
he
the
would
thing.
start the fight, and the other person, then he
I
would.
think he
then
would instigate it. That's Ricardo instigator.
yeah, he was definitely an instigator.
He
But
was
then
an instigator.
he would then either convert the person. Next thing you know, they're partying with us, or
Or
We're all
the
going to
whole
jail.
crew.
Oh, we're all
versus-
going to jail.
Yeah.
yeah, or
It was fucking West Side Story.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
you're
You're
gonna
like, JoJo,
get
are we
your
fighting
ass
again?
kicked.
What are we doing? We choreograph this one? When you're a jet, you're the top. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, it didn't help that we all worked with him in nightlife. So,
Right,
what about the
right.
limo incident? These couple.
Oh
of,
my
these
gosh,
couple of,
that was hilarious.
You were there that night, right?
Yes, I was actually there. So we went to Jameson. Shout out to Jameson. Hosted a Jameson ball in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever was the top accountant in Worcester, whatever area, you are invited to this Jameson ball. All you can drink Jameson for free, all night, any which way possible. That was just terrible.
That's a bad
Yeah,
idea.
yeah,
Like,
that's
I
just all,
don't.
like,
Yeah. And it
Because
was-
that's not even like something like you can just polish a bottle off and be like,
No, yeah.
No,
yeah.
you're at that point. You're
At that point, you and 16 other of your crew members are like, all right, how much Jameson can we clear out?
Congratulations, you've instigated your own ass beating.
right. Momentarily, the ass beating will begin, and it's all because of your own damn fault.
Exactly.
And you're like, yeah.
So, so we're leaving, whatever. Everyone's, we have a limo come pick us up. These two dudes outside were talking shit. And then they tried to talk to the girls that were with us. Well, when you have 16 guys that are obviously plastered off Jameson and you're talking to our girls, obviously we're going to pop off. So we knocked these guys out. Then the cops came. We all scurried back into the limo. And then one of our guys like hammered, by the way, like couldn't see him. He's like, guys, I got this. I'll be right back. I'm like, motherfucker, stay in the goddamn limo. He's like, no, I got this. And I was like, all right. So he goes out. We're sitting there like, yo, we're fucked. We're fucked. Like, we know we're fucked. The guys are still laying outside the limo, like, knock the fuck out.
It's still out cold.
And I see
Cops are like, this doesn't sound right.
So I see our guy, he's doing like the hands, everything else,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. He comes back 10 minutes later. He gets in the limo and says, driver, drive away right now. Just keep driving. Don't stop. Just keep driving.
Didn't that start from a Captain Save-A-Ho?
No, it was with two of JoJo's, whoever.
JoJo's entourage.
JoJo's entourage.
Well, I thought one of those, because the girls were there, and JoJo he did this thing where he'd be like, bitches, let's go. And then one of those dudes was like, you don't call ladies bitches. And next thing you know, he's
No, he was
snoozing on the
hollering
sidewalk.
At, I don't know, whoever he brought
Yeah.
with him. And he's like, yo, and then Blondie over here, freaking the Fat Thor over here, was like,
Yeah.
and then gets these guys knocked out.
Fat Thor.
Fat Thor. Shout out Fat Thor.
Shout out Fat Thor.
It's not a good idea to instigate a fight with a limo full
Yeah,
of
I
bouncers.
just-
Right.
It was
Yeah.
fucking stupid. Universally stupid.
People are very stupid, though. But usually when those things
That's like
happen,
courage, though. They're like, oh, I could do this. And then they realize what they're actually getting themselves into.
And what are you
They're like,
upset about? What are you upset about? And they're like,
"You're upset about it."
no, I'm just
Right.
mad.
They can't comprehend what they're upset about.
yeah.
I'm just mad.
Right. For no reason. They just want to fluff their feathers.
I can't pay my cable bill. I'm gonna punch someone in the face.
It's always the
Netflix
dudes
was
with
taken
it's
away
always the
from me.
dudes without girls or with a girl that's like way out of their league too. It's always they got the bro they got the
those,
fucking try hard itis
Yeah.
and I'm like, all right, guy.
Right, like settle down.
Yeah.
settle
Let
down
it
there,
go.
sit bad. I
Let
get
it
it.
go.
I get it.
That's
I
how
get
it always was, at Whiskey's, bro. That's how it always was.
it. It usually, it usually is. You can see those guys coming a mile away. Well, the worst beating I ever seen somebody take, it was a sucker punch. It was so fucking bad. It was the old North End pub. Shout out North End pub.
Bam, bam, bam. We're doing shout outs all night.
We got a limited budget. So I'm there, and we're just kind of all standing around the outside of the dance floor and stuff like that. And this really hot girl, she comes out, and she's dressed ready to go for dancing in the '90s, and I'm standing there, and I'm standing next to this guy. He's just a doofy guy. He's all fucked up. He's just having a good time. He's smiling. He's like, yeah. He's got his Bud Light in this. I think at the time it was Bud Ice. Yeah, shout out to Bud Ice. So he's standing there, and he's drinking, and he's checking this girl out. And all of a sudden, I see this fucking behemoth kind of comes between me and him. And he's just watching this girl on the thing. I'm watching the girl on the thing. This fucking behemoth comes between us. And all of a sudden, with like 2 moves, he steps in front of the kid and hits him with such a fucking right. His nose explodes. It hits me. I get hit with blood. Oh. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Oh, fuck. What the fuck? You know? You don't know what just happened. I thought he put his fucking fist through the guy's head and was holding his brain. I'm fucked up. I'm like, oh my God.
Mortal Kombat shit. Mortal Kombat.
Right. And so all of a sudden, from nowhere, some guy jumps over onto the behemoth. He fucking takes him over and punches him. Blood again. I'm like, holy fucking
King Kong
shit.
versus Godzilla.
He really was. He must have. I think he was all coked out. And that was his girl. And somebody looked at her, and he's like, oh!
Right.
But, oh, God.
Fucking turned into He-Man.
When that fucking blood hit me, dude, I saw him. I just saw him take a step. I'm like, what's the fuck the guy doing?
I have AIDS, I know it.
Is he fucking dead? What the fuck? Dude, did anybody look at his lip? Look at his lip. Does he have herpes? Please. He just...
Sir, do you have a recent blood test? What the fuck?
Dude, are you HIV? Hey, do you know what I'm saying? I'll get you help in a minute. I was panic stricken. I was like, oh my God. Oh, I'll never forget that. But it was such a sucker punch. Such a sucker punch.
Yeah.
Like the dude, like I still think that guy's still standing there just having a good time looking at the girl in his mind, wherever, because that's where he died. He died when he got hit.
It was over.
It was over. He didn't really die, I don't think. Shout out to the plastic surgeon that got that job. But he did. Fuck. The hit. It was just, you heard it too. It was like this weird, it was like a crunch. It was like a crunch. I don't even know how to explain it. It was like if somebody punched a bag full of Doritos and tomatoes at the same time.
Feel the damage. The damage is like palpable.
Fucking shattered.
Ugh.
Woo, that was a good time. And then I don't think I went back to the North End pub for like, I don't know, 2 years. Like they closed after that, shortly after that.
It's because nobody wanted to go there.
That's because they couldn't fucking get the blood off the floor. Yeah. Well, come on. I mean, I guess that's what it was like out there all the time. It was like Roadhouse.
Yeah.
It was like, remember that? That's a great movie.
That's a
great
great movie.
fucking movie.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. Psh, Roadhouse.
He's outside doing his permed like a fucking motherfucker, just out by the cows doing just my Tai Chi. Just Christ's sakes, get the fuck inside, Patrick.
I mean, of course, Family Guy covered that. I love when he's driving and he's kicking the steering wheel. He's like, psh, Roadhouse, psh, Roadhouse, psh, Roadhouse.
That's all. Oh, everything was Roadhouse with him. That episode. It was a great episode. We were talking about TV earlier. There was a couple of good shows. I told you Ted Lasso was a fantastic show.
Again, I keep digesting that through clips and reels, and I'm like, I gotta watch the show.
It's a weird. It's a good one. It's a thinker. Some thinking that goes on in that. Just because it's all comedy, it's all silliness, but there's so much. There's a lot of depth to it.
The message isn't too strong, right? Because I told you I don't fuck around with anything that's teaching me a lesson.
No.
I don't want to watch it and be a better person. Okay. I want to be a degenerate before. I want to be a degenerate after.
Like we said. You're like when you watch The Hangover, you came out with a new way of calling people retarded.
Exactly.
He was a retard.
What a great way to hit that fucking retard.
Right.
Stick the landing on that.
That one. That was
remember when there was Project X and all those parties happened?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's exactly my mindset. Like, I'm gonna fucking jump off a roof too and do a fucking pool.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Dude, Jackass was all the rage when I was in school, and I remember.
Did you watch the documentary on Bam Margera?
Not yet. No.
That's an interesting one. He got. I guess they have a same thing. He's in a conservatorship, just like Britney Spears was.
Really? Well, it makes sense.
Didn't he lose his mind or something?
If you watch the thing, he's. Well, I mean, you saw the shit that happened to him. We watched it for years.
This is true.
He's got to have fucking brain damage or something.
They all have to have a little serious side. You know what's funny is probably Steve O now is like
normal.
Yeah,
he's a normal guy. Yeah.
He's a very normal guy. I do think he did shrooms there for a little bit. I'm growing shrooms, by the way.
Are you?
Yeah, I decided I'm going to try that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice risotto with those? Or different kind?
Listen. Anybody comes over for risotto, life-changing. Life-changing risotto. You know, fucking great stuff. I don't know. I've watched a bunch of things on it. I've been listening and reading up on it, and it just seems like it might be a good thing to do.
Why not?
Right. Fucking,
not?
all I got to do, I stick a fucking needle in a bag and I wait.
Dude, I know.
For a bunch of months.
I don't even smoke weed. But years ago, I had to try growing it. I'm like, this is just. I got to do it. You got to do it.
Well, I'm so like I said, I have the plants now. I did just get a hydroponic system to grow some bud.
Yeah.
I have a couple of mini grow towers where I have like basil and different herbs and stuff. I love growing shit.
Good Time Gardens.
Good Time Gardens,
Time
baby.
Gardens.
Well, no,
Good Time
I'll tell you right now.
Gardens.
So I actually had a business plan for what happens is because people want gardens, they just don't want to take care of them. So you go out as the business, you build the gardens, you know, all raised beds. They buy it and you service it. They get to fucking eat the food and whatever comes off of it, but. You know, it's like a monthly billing cycle, just like HelloFresh or whatever. You fucking get built, but you go out there and you take care of all these. The only problem was I didn't want to go to all these houses and take care of the fucking guys.
Yep.
And then be like, you know, you got rabbits. I'm going to need you to make sure you shut the gate at night. And they're like, oh, I'm tired. Like just kids that don't do shit. You know what I mean? Then fucking giving you a one. I ordered stuff from Good Time Gardens and none of my stuff grew. 1 star.
Well, yeah,
Star.
those reviews, man.
And then you find outside that they're fucking pissing in the. Am I going to give it its own water because it's like mine?
Sterile.
So are you a green thumb? Are you like a Professor Green Thumb?
No. I just I've killed as many things as I've grown. A lot of things have died, and we've said goodbye. I had a nice spider plant, which didn't see that thing dying as quickly as it did, but I do believe something got put in there. I don't know if it was some sort of chemical that been sabotaged. I may have been
It was
sabotaged.
pee from one of your customers.
It could have been pee from a customer. I got 2 money trees over there, and it's funny because one does well, the other one fucking dead, just right out of the gate.
It's always the one that you.
Shout out to
It's
money
always the
trees.
one you don't take care of. I have a
Oh,
money
I took
tree.
care of both of them. I think so. One, when I got the box, like you could tell it kind of been thrown around. So I think that tree felt a little
Had a case of
damaged.
the tisms.
Had a case of Tibsenbergers, and so now it's not a tree. It's just a dead plant.
Then you
It's
just
petrified.
fertilize the other one with that one. The life cycle.
Have you ever seen those things now where when you die, you can become a fruit tree?
You
How
can
do
be
you
a
feel
fruit
about
tree when you're alive if you want to. you don't have to wait till you're gone. It's 2025, Chris.
I think that's one thing. I think that's one thing. The cartoons neglected to show us that in the year 2025. What do you want to be? I want to be a fruit tree.
I'm a now fruit tree
I
now.
want to be a potato tree.
This is potato. Don't go shit on me now.
I'm the best potato tree you ever did see.
Yes.
Fucking people. People are out there though. Do you think driving's gotten worse?
Driving?
Yeah. Do you think people out on the roads?
we're in an all-time stupid zone for driving.
It's insane.
You know what it is, though? Honestly, I think a lot of people don't want to drive. That's the problem. Like, I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I was like, I can't wait to fucking drive. It was all I thought about every day. Cars. And now,
It's just
talk to
bullshit.
your average kid, teenager, like, driving is just a thing you have to do.
It is.
And so,
to us,
yeah,
it was freedom.
Yeah, and it was like,
Oh, you were gone. That's it.
and in the enthusiasm of, like, fixing your own car up and, like, souping it up and shit. And now kids are like, I'm watching them drive around with a Corolla. I'm like, stick some fucking LEDs on it or something.
They want
You
nothing to do with
boring
it.
ass
They don't care.
kids.
Like I can barely
They
afford
don't,
this.
you know. I mean, I think we played Need for Speed, so like we wanted.
Oh
to
fuck
fucking,
yeah!
we
Twisted
wanted
Metal and stuff.
Twisted Metal was a great. Why
Yes.
has that never been another game?
Seriously, that
Why
needs
has
a modern.
Twisted? Why does that not get a revamp?
Yes.
Oh my God! Bring the crew back together.
I'm telling
Fuck
you.
yeah, dude.
Fuck! I just started. Let's see, what game was I just finishing playing? Oh, I'm big into Farm Simulator. Shout out Farm Simulator.
Shout out Farm Simulator.
Dude,
Not,
I
not,
fucking-
hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag feel free. I mean, countless hours on the fucking thing. To just farm my own land that I cannot eat the produce from. No, cash in the money that I made.
You're that guy. You're that guy's like, I wish I had some fucking tomatoes. I'm gonna get on Farm Simulator. And
Grow some tomatoes.
Look at, I'm like, ooh, look at that.
Those are
Hey, those are some tasty motherfuckers right there.
all these dead plants surrounding
Oh,
you.
I
and
mean,
you're just like, look
everything's-
at
that's
these
the
juicy
perfect-
tomatoes. All I gotta do is put
That is the
$50
world
more
we-
dollars in.
That's the world we live in. Honest to God, you're buying a couple extra points to get new fertilizer for your game simulator. In the meantime, everything around you is dead. Even cactuses have given up. They're just fucking. Just fucking even the cactus is
You're
like
just
fuck
like
you.
you're just a gray pasty guy in the blue light of the phone. Like,
It's going. You should see my utopia. Well, wait, what do you think it's going to be like when people really get the integrated headsets on? Do you know what I mean? Because not for nothing, Apple has one fucking hell of a headset. Have you seen that thing?
I had the Meta Quest 2.
That'll trip you out, man.
When I first put it on, I was
My
like,
equilibrium
oh,
was
shit.
fucked up for a little bit after that.
I was like,
Yeah.
'cause
I was dizzy for a couple days.
And I went to go grab something. I'm like, oh shit, I just hit something. And then when you step out of the thing, you're like, oh, you're out of the zone. And then you gotta step back in and it just hits you right in the face. You're like, holy shit, I'm on a fucking mountain, but I'm actually in my fucking living room.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you
What
see
the
all
hell?
these videos of people like playing games and they
Smashing
run into the
TVs.
goddamn
Oh,
fucking.
Dude, I
Those are
can't.
the
I can't
greatest.
do it. They give me very weird, like it's just weird feeling.
It is a
right?
very weird feeling.
Especially
And
the
then-
driving ones.
And then like even just like one day I was like, I'm just gonna throw it on and just like surf the web a little bit and like do shit on it just to like get used to it. I felt depressed after. That fucking thing makes you feel like sad.
Does it?
Because you like take it up because you're surrounded by like this perfect world, and you take it off and you're just like fuck,
Everything's dull
it's a
now.
crack
Well,
in-
that's I think
there's a
that could be-
crack in that drywall over there.
Man,
I gotta fix that.
what a depressing fucking house. I live
Floor's
in
not
here.
nice. My car's fucking dirty. This
Look
world
at this
sucks.
ugly fucking. What is
Give me
this?
my
Is this my
headset.
kid?
Dog's boring.
The dog's all dull and gray.
Doesn't know any cool tricks like
Right,
in
you
the
go like,
3D.
hey, fetch, and you're like, what the fuck? My life is just to put the headset back on.
Back on. Fucking goes back.
Oh
twirl.
my god! Right, just look at this. I'm back in.
Everything's perfect again.
Ah,
crazy
look at this,
'cause,
my
like,
beautiful wife
You
in the
could
virtual
go into
world.
those things and go to like concerts. You can go to sporting
Yeah.
events. You could probably go to the damn Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And sit there and legit watch what's going on. And then I took it off. I'm like, wait, what kind of fucking reality bullshit is this? And I just wanted to go back in because I was like, fuck this.
So
You
the
know?
funny thing is so the Apple one is meant to be worn all day.
Really?
So you can see through it.
Yeah.
It has it's basically sunglasses or just regular, but everything is. And if it sees a QR code, it brings
scans
shit
it?
up. So when you get to your house too, right? You don't even have to have a television in your house because this has your movie. So all you got to do is walk into the living room and it'll look like there's a TV there, and it's just your movie. And when you look down, the keyboard comes up.
Keyboard.
Dude, it's fucking wild. Look it up. The Apple head.
Dude, I cannot.
$3,800
I'm not.
bucks.
I don't want to live in that world.
We're I mean, it's AI, man. It's going towards that way.
Yeah, and then all you
Soon
all
you'll
you
be able
guys
to pull
wearing
up
that
your phone
shit.
on your wrist and holograms are going to pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Cortana from
This is-
Halo is going
it's
to pop up.
something-
You're like,
Do you know how
Something you all
hard that's
forgot
gonna make
about.
fucking watching porn?
dude, you have
If it's
porn,
on your
porn
phone.
on your arm. So that means. So that means
People are gonna have fucked up wrists because it's gonna have to be all wrist
people are going to
action
be
after that.
ambidextrous. You got to whatever hand you are, you got to have it on the other arm
Yeah.
and sitting there strong. But if you move it too much, your arm's going to shake a little bit.
And
you know? It's
you
like,
start looking like something wrong with you.
then you get called with a case of autism.
I have a
Like
case of autism,
The
baby.
Apple cock add-on that does it for
Too.
you.
Oh, it's definitely an add-on.
Links over Bluetooth.
It links right up. It probably has a
Speed
cable.
synchronized everything.
It'll have the gushing feelings
Fuck,
of.
man. All these people are gonna be walking around. They're gonna forget about hackers. Just have you walk into a fucking dungeon somewhere because you're not watching
You're
the
not paying
real world
attention, right?
around
Yeah,
you.
Right, you take your headset off. You're like, what the fuck? It's some guy's
Wait a minute.
fucking white van.
Yeah, I didn't get in this van.
Like the lost puppy poster still pat
How did I get in Jim's
How did I get in here?
Don't you dare make fun of my van. My van's got fucking windows. Okay, windows.
van does that with
Windows.
Shagwagon.
Windows mean that you can trust that that's a safe bet.
Ladies, this service announcement. If a van has windows, it's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
hop in.
Go on in. It's the ones without the windows.
My
where-
vanity plate may or may not have been Haktua for a while. Just throwing that out there.
Really?
So
That's,
you know,
that'll get you some attention.
it did, and then she fucking turned out to be a scam artist. So I took that off and changed it again. Now it says no candy. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't say that. It says free candy. But it's
Uncle
got
Dale.
windows. It's got a ton of windows. A 15-passenger
Everybody
van.
can see out.
Yeah.
It gives the captor, the
Public
feeling
shows,
of
public
freedom.
shows.
Freedom.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
just a taste of it. Yes, exactly.
So the captor is like, oh, I could escape.
I
Yeah.
could.
Potentially, except for these zip ties.
But I like this.
I did weld all the
Chains.
doors shut. That's weird too, right?
I think the soundproofing's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's just a DJ thing.
And then then all of a sudden he goes in, he hits a button, and all the fucking windows fog right up.
It's like Quagmire's house. I got buttons and beds
The
pop
quiggity,
out.
quiggity, yeah. Giggity, 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 giggity.
Fuck yeah.
He was a naughty boy. He was a very naughty boy. I think I could do that. I'd put that in my house. We'll strip a pole, just see what people say when they walk in.
Dude, all the time. People are like, why do you have a strip club in your house?
Stretch out the back.
That's a lolicom. That's holding up the second floor.
I do.
Your house is only one story.
It's a sterling silver lolly column.
Why is there a fuzzy pad over it and light and strobe lights on it?
Don't worry about it.
I'm just trying to accessorize. I saw it on Pinterest.
Accessorize.
I saw it on Pinterest. It was, got 4 stars.
Full stop.
You know who had the dope pad? Fucking Ladies Man. You remember that movie?
Oh, what's his name? They used to talk like this. What was it? Oh God.
Say there, sweet thing. I'm gonna buy you a fish sandwich. Fucking what was his name? Leon Phelps was the character.
But it was the kid. Yeah, the guy from Oh fuck, he was so good. I used to love that. The Ladies Man.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
That was on Saturday Night Live, right? He was a Saturday Night Live guy.
Yes.
The Ladies Man. What was his name? I hate that because we're gonna be called racist because he was a black guy.
He definitely.
was it-
I mean, he's
was it Keenan?
Ladies Man.
Was it Keenan Thompson?
I don't know.
Oh no, it's not Keenan. It was before Keenan. It's way before Keenan.
It was the year the movie came out in like 2000. It was about this guy. He was like a.
Jay, find out who was the Ladies Man.
I forgot you got your own resources here.
Well, he doesn't like to do it. He's over there looking at porn. That's why I just every once in a-
Wait a minute. Why
every
has he
once
got the 3D headset on?
He's got the 3D visor on. He's like, look at this shit. Oh.
Wow. This week's special.
I can picture him, and it's just the way he said things. Oh, it was so
Yeah,
good.
he did a bunch of Saturday
his
Night
name?
Live stuff.
Tim Meadows. Yeah,
Yes.
it was
yeah.
a totally white name. I knew
Yeah,
it was a white.
yeah.
I knew it was a wicked white name.
Well, he usually plays like a nerdy character.
Yes.
And he was in because he plays like the city commissioner or whatever in Office. The Office when they had him in as a guest.
Oh
star.
yeah. I like my baby back, baby
Yes,
back, baby back.
exactly.
That's who he is.
Yep.
That's who he is. Yes.
Yep.
Which is some great outtakes of that one.
Is there? I haven't seen.
Oh,
seen
I
the
watch all
outtakes of it.
I watch all the bloopers of The Office. God, that fucking show's funny.
The fucking Office as a company or whatever, they put out so much YouTube content. If you go follow The Office on YouTube,
Oh, yeah?
they post a compilation like every day.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of sites that do it. Because
Is
there's
there like
usually
a
I
lot
have
of seasons though too?
No, but
it was
they
only
just-
9 or 8,
It was but there was a lot of episodes, right?
and
so
Michael was gone after I think 7.
I heard that
6?
there was double as many outtakes as there were actual episodes.
They would have
haven't-
to be. They would have
they
to
have
be.
so much content for years,
And they all work together to make all the the dinner party one.
Yeah.
Where he's doing the TV and he goes, it's a fucking the TV.
I could just stand here all day and watch this.
This is my pride and joy. He says, and if I get too close, I get, and he pops it back. Surround sound, Jim over here,
Yeah.
and Jim loses it. Those outtakes of that one are fucking great. The dinner party is by far one of the craziest episodes. Funny as hell.
That show is that is the fucking biggest reserve for references. You could
It's a cult like.
Yeah, you could just pull funny references out of that show all day long. You could talk in Office
Beats.
references.
Beats. Bears. Beats. Battlestar Galactica. Shout out to the
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
It's not a joke. What a great character,
Yeah.
Dwight Schrute. Dwight Schrute, epic character.
Yep.
I mean, without Dwight, Jim is just weird.
Hold on. Have you ever seen the casting videos where they were trying to figure out who they were going to be?
Who's gonna be who?
And the people they were trying to
Yeah.
put in these roles, and I'm watching it. I'm like, it looks like they're trying to be Dwight. It's not actually Dwight. They plugged in the right fucking.
Oh,
people.
Dwight, that kid channeled that guy just fucking Rain channeled that thing.
They had Better Call Saul as a potential for Michael Scott.
I saw that too.
I was like,
saw,
no way. It's never going to work. It's never
No,
gonna
I don't
work.
think you could make any better Michael Scott than the way Steve Carell did it.
But they did use
I'm not
him.
superstitious, but I am a little stitious. Like some of those fucking lines are just so good.
Yeah.
And he was great. Oh my God. It was a heavy petting closet. I think the episode's called PDA because him and Holly are like all over each other.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay, so we're going to have one full and then maybe a heavy petting closet.
I love how he brought the HR person over to the dark side, and she starts being a piece of shit too.
Yes. Well, do you remember? I think it's the first. What is it? The first episode he gets brought in by HR because the Chris Rock skit.
Yeah.
And he goes, he's murdering it. He's killing it.
Yeah, delivery's all wrong.
Delivery's all wrong. Why black people? He has to get up and do it.
Yeah. They're trying to make me like Eddie Murphy in Daddy Daycare, but this is like Eddie Murphy in Raw.
He's such a great character. What else is it? Schitt's Creek. You've ever seen Schitt's Creek?
Oh, yeah.
Love that show. That show's got some messages in there.
Yeah.
They got some. I mean, you love that. You end up loving a couple of Patrick and oh God, why can't I remember names? David and Patrick together. Yeah.
Yeah.
When come on, if you don't like the episode where he sings, where they do the Tina Turner song, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, simply the best. Great episode.
The dad in that, he always plays that character too.
He
Which is,
does.
He's just
He's the
awesome.
same. We just won't tell your mother.
Yeah, he's like that in every single.
Son fucks the pie.
It's like he
we
walks
just
out
won't
of.
tell your mother.
He walks out of one filming into the next for the same fucking character.
He says the same guy. He goes, okay, what's my motivation? Who am I? Same guy. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's how it's gonna be.
Or like in American Pie with the fucking eyebrows. He shows up in the bedroom.
When he walks in, Jesus Christ.
Oh man, fucking clarinet. That shit was.
But even what's his name? That fucking. Of course, he's got a classic when he Rolling Shit.
Yeah.
Which is just a hilarious fucking name, Rolling Shit. But he's the one from Scary Movie with my good hand.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And probably one of the stupidest. My good hand. Go ahead, quick, grab my good hand. And then a lost classic, whether you've seen it or not, he was in the movie Cabin Boy, which was fucking
Cabin Boy.
so stupid. It was hilarious. It was so stupid. It was hilarious. Look it up, Cabin Boy.
Cabin Boy?
Yeah,
I'll
it's
have to-
fucking great.
I know
Oh,
which movie
God.
that is too. I don't know if I've ever like watched it, but it's one of those things
so
that like.
bad. It's so bad. It's good.
Remember when Comedy Central used to show like all these off the cuff movies at 3:00 in the morning that you've
Okay.
never? That's where I saw a
Yeah.
lot of the movies that I like loved. Was they would show them late at night because nobody wanted to see them.
I remember the first time I stumbled upon Grandma's Boy.
Dude, fucking Grandma's Boy, man.
It's got to be one of the funniest fucking movies out there.
Yeah.
It's so good, man.
Did you
I
know
love that
so
shit.
Did you know do you know the story behind so who plays Dante, right? You remember Dante?
yeah,
and that?
yeah.
Have you ever heard the story?
Can't feel my fucking legs, bro. Monkey, you drive.
So have you noticed he's no longer part of the crew?
No, really?
Yeah. So I guess they were out one night and he went after either an employee or something because somebody didn't recognize him at a club or whatever, and he fucking went off. And I guess he racial slurs the whole fucking night.
No shit.
From that point forward, Adam's like done with him.
Wow.
Dante. That's how Dante got dismissed.
Damn.
I just happened to see something on that the other day. I'm telling you, you don't know if it's real anymore, but you just fucking scrolling. It's 2 a.m. It's news to me.
Sounds real to me.
Supposed to be coming out.
I bet you that. Yeah, they've been saying that for years. They better do it before Apollo
Gilmore
Creed,
too.
before fucking Pops dies. Because all in the hips.
It's all in the hips. Dude, fucking Adam Sandler movies. Didn't Adam Sandler's like production company put out Grandma's Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
It was a Happy Gilmore production.
yeah. I mean,
No, I'm sorry. Happy Madison.
Happy Madison.
Happy Madison.
Yeah. Like all those movies, there's so many people that are polarized by them. Like, they're not funny, they're stupid, he's stupid. And then there's me that's just like, give me another fucking Adam Sandler classic and I'm watching it.
I'd go back and listen to so I got his original, the comedy tape that he did. They're All Gonna Laugh at You.
Yeah.
With all the fucking little skits and shit on it. Dude, if you've never heard that thing, that was probably
Is
at
that the
time,
one that had the songs too, like Piece of Shit Car and all
Piece
that?
of Shit Car,
Yep,
yeah.
I remember that tape. I
got
had that
a
tape.
piece of shit car. The fucking pile of shit won't get me very far. Yeah.
Yep.
But piece of shit car, Medium Pace,
Yep.
which is a song about. It's a song about him beating off.
With the skit,
Fucking hilarious,
with
dude.
the skit with his grandma or his mom. You're gonna jack her around.
Play with your cock and balls. You want to play with your cock and balls? How about you guys all get in the pool and you can play with all your cock and balls? And he's like, Ma, shut up. It's like so bad.
Yep.
The goat. Oh, you fucking bucking hooked me. Tim Meadows is part of that. They're all in that thing together. That's where Toll Booth Willie.
Toll Booth Willie.
Willie.
Yes.
Yeah, she goes, welcome to Worcester.
Yep.
$1.25 Bishop.
Dude. Oh my God.
It's such a great tape.
You unlocked a deep a deep memory
Dude,
for me.
there's not a doubt at
Cheat
any
code
point in time
unlocked.
you would definitely fucking with your boys and you listen to that tape fucking sitting somewhere on your boombox. Probably the only time you popped out fucking Technotronic.
Yeah,
You popped that
exactly.
out. You're like, we can only pump up the jam for so long. Now let's
for-
listen to Adam Sandler.
For me, it was Beastie Boys' "License to Ill." Shout out to Beastie Boys.
Shout out Brass Monkey. That funky monkey. You funky monkey. No, Beastie Boys, that was another good shout out there.
Dude. I had the Sony Sport Walkman with the yellow and the
yellow one,
gray.
yeah.
Oh.
Fuck, that thing was so good. That was the best Walkman.
I remember
ever.
when the first Walkmans were out with the Discmans, and you were like, oh, and you couldn't walk because the fucking thing skipped.
Yeah.
Right. If you had it in your pocket.
You're like, oh, bro, yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk.
Right.
Hold on, ready? Core memory. The batteries would die enough that it would still play, but not rewind. So you'd be like, fuck, I want to rewind this tape, but you can't. So you have to do is flip it over and listen to the whole other side.
Side beat just to get to the fucking song again.
Flip
Yeah.
it again.
Tape B.
Oh, how about when you'd hear it fucking eating it like in the other room? You'd be playing it and you'd hear it, fuck, and you go running. Or when you had to tape it, when you had to record from the radio.
Dude, there's a video online of them giving a cassette that's been unreeled and a big pen to like a 12-year-old now.
No
and
clue.
like figure out, and they're like trying to figure it out. And then the guy that's doing the video comes in, he hooks the pen through the little, the wheel,
yeah.
and he just twirls it and it just sucks it in. The kid's like, how'd you do
Kids
that?
will never know how to do that. They'll never know how to blow out a fucking Nintendo.
Nintendo 64.
Even though that never had anything to do with it,
made
not
it
a
worse.
fucking
It
thing.
made it
It made it
100%.
so much
It's all
worse.
corroded.
You're spitting all over the thing.
It was
You still got
100% work, though.
fucking Tostino's pizza rolls on your fucking you're spitting half of that fucking
Dude, I used to get
synthetic
so
cheese.
pissed when the fucking game would stop. I'd fucking take it out, blow the shit out of it, pause.
How many times did you hit the fucking top of
Yeah.
that thing?
Right, hit it,
whack
and
it.
smack it in there like, you're good. And click it on, and it's like,
And everybody had their
Take it
own
back
process.
off.
Remember how you had your own process?
oh yeah, yeah.
And like your boys would come over like, I want to play fucking Goonies. You can't play Goonies.
Nope.
Goonies doesn't work. What do you mean Goonies doesn't
You
work?
have to have like your system.
You did?
Right.
You
Yours-
knew it?
right.
and your
Nobody
controller-
beat me in Mario
your
Kart.
controller
Yeah,
was
you had to have that controller.
fucked up, so you'd like twirl it around the outside of the Nintendo and like, don't fucking touch it.
Don't touch the
Right,
My mom's not
right.
buying me new fucking controllers,
Hey,
asshole.
oh my gosh.
My God, remember telling her? Mom, I need...
GoldenEye,
Mom, I-
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye.
James, yeah,
Mine was Mike Tyson knockout, bro.
Oh, the original
Yeah.
Mike, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Mike Tyson's knockout was the fucking Butterbean at the time.
Yep.
It was
Yeah.
a bad bull. Bald bull.
Bald bull.
Dodge, jab, dodge, jab. Or Contra. Up, down, A, B, start.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
99 lives. Fuck you, I'm playing all day.
That Super
my shit,
Smash
man.
Bros. Mm-hmm.
Now you're talking Nintendo 64. That was
Metroid? I thought
when we got to 4 controllers. That's when you made new friends.
Oh, that's
That's
when
when you, because before you can only have one friend.
Right.
But then you'd be like, oh, I got 2 more friends. And then you put the cardboard to split the screen.
Yes.
No fucking cheating, man.
cheating, bro. Screen watcher.
You're such a fucking
cheating.
screen looker.
Fucking you, dude, you're such a fucking. I saw you. Look where I
You're trying to
was.
snipe me from the building, screen looker.
That's still coming, yeah. That's now, yeah, even more.
Oh, man.
Remember when was it? Doom was the first ever computer game where you were
Oh,
like.
wait, was that Diablo or Doom?
Well, it was Doom. Doom was early. That was the one that was weird. It had like the Nazi theme, right?
Yeah.
And then they had Duke Nukem, which was my shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Actually,
And you
there
would
was,
just
a,
walk up to random walls.
there was a weird game dude that came out. It was called Earthworm Jim. That was a pretty fucking
Earthworm
wild.
Jim.
Earthworld. It was like a space. He was a worm wearing a spacesuit.
Dude.
Because we as a species had fucking already just died off. It was there was worms now.
Dwarves.
Lemmings. Oh my God, that
Lemmings.
was a weird, I love that
that's
game.
a throwback. DOS games.
Those oh God, Oregon Trail. The first time it came out.
Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
I remember that in like 2nd grade.
They had
You
this
had to,
other
like,
game.
keep the wagon alive.
Yeah, and to keep it moving.
bullshit.
What was the other one? It would just ask you questions constantly. Would you like to go into the bad lair where the man with the weird eye is?
Oh shit.
I don't think so. I think I'm going to
Yeah.
keep walking.
There was this. That one was.
But do you remember books that you used to do that? You used to read the book, and at the bottom of the book, bottom of the page, it would tell you had a choice. You could either go, if you wanted to go into the tunnel, then go to page 64. If you wanted to run away with the bride, go to page 84. You know what I mean? So they would have different parts of the book that you would go. So that's how old I am.
That's
you.
old school.
Shout out to books that had different endings.
They had a book like that. They had a book like that for Oregon Trail, but every time you turn, it'd be like, you died from dysentery.
Yeah, you always did. No one lived. No one lived through the Oregon Trail.
Go to
one ever
page
actually made
890.
it.
You died from dysentery.
Right?
No, fuck.
Everyone you
Indian
know and
attack.
love is dead from
Indian
dysentery.
attack. They scalped your daughter. You're like, what the fuck is this game, man? This is serious.
Yeah. You're out of wheat biscuits, and now you died from dysentery.
Oh my god.
They came out with Oregon Trail 2, and I'm like, how could there be a sequel to the original Oregon?
Everyone
Never
died.
made it. They never made it.
There was one person left in the thing, and they're back out now. They're like, okay, and that one's only, it's a short game. Once again, you got out, someone ate your wheat biscuit, wolves surrounded you,
Yeah.
and you were killed by an Indian.
It just got so grim really fast.
It really did. They were getting kids ready for death right back then.
You started out, you're like, you got $5. You're going to buy some salt pork, a spare wagon wheel, and some tobacco to chew on.
And you only have 100 million miles left to travel.
Yeah.
And then you get like you're at a river and everything's fucked. You're done. Goodbye. And everyone you know is in the carriage
wheel
that's
has
is
wandered
washing
away.
down the river.
Your inexperience as a traveler allowed the party to be swept away by a raging river.
I hope this taught you a very valuable lesson,
Stay in school.
six-year-olds
Cool kids.
from the 90s.
Video
Never
games
needs,
are bad for you.
never needs to have a wagon.
Oh, fuck, you don't need wagons anymore. And then you got into like flight simulators and stuff like that. I remember that shit. Like when you just, just like, what excitement. You'd finger the thing like,
Dude, we were
I'm
so
going up,
jazzed,
dude. I'm
though.
going up. Oh, we were fucking pumped.
It was the best.
Well, I mean, I don't imagine either one of you played an Atari, but if you did, an Atari
I was poor. I was kind
something.
of poor, so
All right, so
I
you
was a
started
few
out there.
generations behind as a kid, so I definitely had. An
But you had
Atari.
this thing took a beating. I don't care. Like all it was one button and a joystick,
Yeah.
and you would crank that.
Did you
thing
have
like
the
it mattered.
thing that did this?
Pong.
Pong
Yes,
with
the
the-
original
the-
ColecoVision.
yes.
Yep. That was one of the first ones. So that game, all that happened was there was a ball, and it would just, and all you had was this paddle, and you just would spurn this, and hours of entertainment, just hours. You and your boys would be there for hours, and just
Is that the original like fidget spinner?
it could be. We were just sitting there, and it would be on the television, black and white as shit, and you've just got this one ball. It's going back and forth, and it's like a pong table.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you've got
yeah,
the
yeah.
paddle, and you and your boys are just you're sliding. And you're like, "Fuck you!" And hopefully it would get faster. By the time I get faster, yeah. Like,
And then you get
hours.
you get
It
the
was
high
like the duck
score.
game too. Y'all remember the duck game?
Oh,
Shoot.
Duck Hunt?
Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Duck Hunt was the first time now that there was a gun involved in like there was no game before that had
Hold
a
on,
gun.
but what about
The
that
Super Nintendo
asshole
system.
dog?
Dog
That would
always
always
fucking
laugh at you when you missed a shot. Like, why is my hunting dog laughing at me?
Right. How about I put one between your eyes there, Spot? How you fucking feel about that,
Bro.
dickhead? Fucking, I just plugged Fido.
I-
Take
tell
that,
me-
old yeller.
Tell me right now how many times you'd get mad because, of course, you're shooting a laser at the TV. You'd always miss, and that dog would
And
come up.
you're mad. You're like,
You'd
the
run
fucking
up-
game's fucking me.
You'd run up right on the TV and put it right at the dog, like bang, 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 bang.
Till the fucking clicker broke, man. Till the fucking clicker broke.
And he'd just be laughing the whole time.
Yeah.
He'd just be laughing.
Just
at you.
Finger grip.
like, come on, Nintendo. Give me the fucking ability to just blow that little fucking fucker away.
Smug ass
I can
dog.
fucking smug little motherfucker. He was. He'd just be like, hey, you suck. And you could tell it was a Chinese
Somebody
dog.
coded that. Somebody
Chinese
somebody
dog.
wrote that. Somebody was like, all right,
It
guys,
was. I mean, he was just,
we're gonna make this dog
oh,
be a
Nintendo
prick.
all came from China. The dog's Chinese. He's like, you'll miss it. That's what it was. Okay. Look it up.
Damn, why is this dog gonna be Chinese?
That's the whole thing was Chinese. It was Duck Hunt.
They said
That's why I
15
wasn't.
minute, 15 minute, bro.
15 minute, bro.
15 minute.
Oh man.
You want liquid or gel? So what else? Games now are like fucking
my
crazy
gosh.
though. We
I
are-
can't keep up.
No, I mean, and now like so I if you had to make the decision at one point in time whether your family was a Xbox family or it was a PlayStation family because
Right.
not a lot of people had both. You just had to make that decision. It's kind of like now the old iPhone versus Android. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Everybody kind of got
Yeah.
it. But now even still, like I have a PlayStation. And now one of my favorite all-time fucking games is going to come out on Xbox because it
Right.
was an Xbox original title from back in like I don't know, early 2000s or whatever, called Fable.
Fable. I
Fucking
remember
great
Fable.
game
Yeah.
where as you progressed, you could either you started to look heavenly or you started to look like a demon, depending upon your deeds in this fucking world. And now I'm like, holy shit, what's this one gonna be like? Because now we're talking 20 years later.
Oh man,
I can only, so I got stuck. What game? Oh my god, I fucking love it. Diablo.
Yes, Diablo. Yeah.
Then you find out fucking Elon Musk plays Diablo constantly. Really? Diablo 4 is his favorite game.
Do you think he actually plays, or you think he's got like a dude just like a nerd playing for him? So it's always like high
does he
score.
call in? Hey, how am I doing today on Diablo?
High score, Muskrat again. Like,
Well, I bet you he's been a little less busy. I think he's been probably not as active
if his
as he
score
was.
keeps going up now, I'm be questioning this fucking
Well,
Doge
that's like, have you ever
operation.
seen like fucking Trump's tweets? How does that mean? I've never seen him with a phone in his hand once.
Dude, there's a video of one of his aides, one of his people.
So he just kind of says it.
and he's
says
saying
it.
it to her.
It's like a
He's like, and then call them retards.
Come retire.
Make sure you put a capital R.
I thought the Prince Harry thing was a fucking joke. I didn't realize that he actually did say that. He's like, yeah, he's got a problem with that wife of his. She's really a pain in the ass.
I love seeing.
He called his wife a pain in the ass. We're talking about what's her name, Meghan Markle.
Yeah,
Which, if you've ever seen Suits, have you ever watched Suits?
Yeah.
Good show.
Yeah.
She's in it.
yeah.
But she annoys me in that fucking show too.
Yeah,
to be
she's-
quite
she's
honest
kind
with
of
you.
annoying.
She kind of is.
And the only thing that's
I don't
gotten
know
her by
why.
is her looks. Because like,
She's hot.
if you were
She's
that
gorgeous, yeah.
that annoying but not quite as hot, you would have never famous,
Oh,
never
she'd be
royalty,
nowhere.
no
She'd be
royalty for
yeah.
you.
You're not snagging Prince Andrew.
No, not a chance.
Henry, sorry. Prince Andrew is the one that got fucking cut out of everything.
I stopped worrying about what their princes were named back in 1776, Chris. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you do. Disney still owns it.
Disney owns
What did you ever see that? So when Ron DeSantis went after Disney in Florida,
Yeah.
they basically go, well, we don't have to answer to you. We answer to the crown. And that's legit. So they had to go through this whole fucking legal battle because what happened was they gave Disney its own policing. So like they don't have to report anything. They don't have to. They don't have to deny. So they could be stealing hundreds of billions again. You know what I
my
mean?
God.
And then they don't have to report it or whatever the case may be. So he came in. He's like, oh, we got to get into the bottom of this. Disney's like, fuck you. We're so big. And then I saw this weird thing. Do you know what so if you're ever wondering which one's which, because sometimes you get confused, Disney World, it says O-R-D, which is Orlando.
Yeah, it's Florida.
And then Disneyland, L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't fucking. I was like,
Yeah,
I
but
saw
Land's
that.
whack, isn't it? I heard World. Like I went to World as a kid.
Yeah,
I never went to
I
Land.
heard like Land is like the kid they didn't like.
Yeah, that's like it's got some stuff, but it's
yeah.
like, and then when you try to do something there, they're like, we only got that at World. You gotta get on a plane.
Yeah, you gotta leave. Right. We are California.
You gotta pay for the World upgrade.
You
pack.
gotta the world upgrade pack. We're just a land. If you want the world upgrade pack,
But we definitely have $14 sodas here, so enjoy.
please, no worries. $19.95 for a bottle of water.
Dude, I went during the heyday in the 90s, and that was like the last. I think the end of the 90s was when that stopped being worth it to me. I can't be a Disney adult. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go spend $50 on a soda.
Would you be a Universal adult though?
Fuck yeah. Bring it
Yeah,
back.
right.
Yes. Slide me, baby.
So Universal has got some fucking great. I haven't been yet to like Harry Potter World and shit like
Yeah.
that. I can't wait to go though.
It was
Can't
pretty
wait.
dope.
Was it?
Yeah.
And they just say it
When
keeps
the
getting
dragon
better and better.
fucking Puts fire on you. You're like, oh shit! It's like
Fucking dragon. Fucking dragon.
Yeah, I
You're a
like
wizard,
that stuff.
Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Give me a
I
show.
love it.
Give me
Huh?
a show. I want to see make the theme park be like something unworld,
Like when you
unworldly.
walked into a whole new world. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, like that's when you go down there at the Universal, like when you go into like the Hulk.
Transformers pretty shit.
I haven't seen that yet either. I
That
heard
shit
that.
was pretty cool.
Transformers. More than meets the eye. That was my shit back in the day. As soon as I got home from school, baby. Fucking Transformers.
Transformers. Yeah, my shit was like Nickelodeon because I grew up in the early '90s. So,
Rocco's Modern Life.
fuck yeah, Rugrats, man.
Rats, Doug.
I had kids at that
Angry
point, so it was
Beavers.
fucking great. Angry Beavers
Angry
had to be
Beavers.
one of the best. Invader Zim.
Oh yeah.
Great fucking show.
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog. Yeah, Cat Dog.
Winslow.
Come on, there's a little cat dog.
Yeah.
No, those were great shows, but Nickelodeon came on the scene and fucking blew it up.
Oh,
Yep.
Did you guys remember the what was it? You Can't Do That in Television? That was a live show that they did with humans. And it's what it was called. Alanis Morissette was on it.
Oh
and-
yeah.
Yeah, that was a great little show, dude. They had some fucking funny skits too.
Nickelodeon was shit. I went.
But did you see? Have you seen the what is it? The behind the curtain?
Oh, the creepy dude. It was like
Yeah.
with the feet and stuff.
He was more than that. He's a fucking wicked creep.
It's so weird because look at like it kind of I fucking hate Netflix for this. It ruined my childhood because also look at all the boy bands. They got that one dude who was doing all the boy bands as like a business, and I'm like, I didn't even know that. I always thought in my mind there was just like this group of friends
that got together.
Who loved to sing.
Yeah.
It was all organic.
Yeah.
They started out on the stoop.
And then wait a minute,
for just getting loose change thrown at them.
Then there's another group of friends named In Sync, and they're also really good at singing and dancing, and they all don't like each other. So it's like, and then I'm like, fucking ruined Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. Everything's not real. I'm like, is there no talent? Everything's bought. Yeah, that's what it is. It's crazy.
It's all for the
That's
screen.
when we realized our life was a lie.
We're living the Truman Show.
We are.
That's what's fucked. The more they keep talking about it, we're living the Truman Show. It's like, we kind of when you find like that DEI stuff. I'm not DEI, but the Doge stuff.
Yeah.
That Musk is going into, and you're finding out that we're just pissing money out.
Yeah.
Just pissing money out for things that we don't need to. And it's just a fucking cover up.
I just don't understand the people who, whatever side you're on, you read that report, read the Doge report.
Right. How can you not be pissed?
How can you not read that and be like, how can you not even just think about it just objectively? Where the fuck did all this money go? Right? Because some of the line items make no sense.
Of course
there's no way they sent money there to do that. So where did it go?
$26 million for condoms to Afghanistan.
Yeah.
$26 million to condoms to Afghanistan.
Where their religion thinks it's illegal.
Right.
Where did they go?
Like, what did they do? And where did it get right? And then, well, the big one right now, and it's funny how it got mentioned and then didn't get mentioned again, is Ukraine claiming of the $177 billion that they were promised and that we appropriated, they've only gotten $77 billion.
Which
there's $100 billion missing.
Which, first of all, we should have never sent it. But also, they may or may not be telling the truth. We'll never know, right? Because there's no accountability once it leaves our hands.
There's zero accountability. I go back to like the days.
Keep blocking your camera. Sorry.
I go back to the days when when we dropped pallets of cash, American currency, off to foreign countries. Why would you do that? Especially countries that hate us. Like Iran. Iran at the end of the Obama first administration, when he was out, it was it was the end of that. He gave Iran pallets, like $1 billion something in cash. What do you do with American currency in another foreign land? You don't do anything. You bring it, it comes back here, but how does it come back here?
Right.
What did you buy over here? I know it wasn't fucking beachfront property, you pricks. You bought fucking, that's terrorist money. It's just terrorist money at that point, because if you give it to a country that hates us, why are you giving them our currency? They're not going to burn it and be like, yeah, fuck you, America. No, it was $1 billion.
Yeah, they know what it converts to, and they know what they can do with it.
And that's just it. And you see, when you start seeing our own demise, because that's what we did, we put everything out there like, oh, we're sorry, we're America, we're really, really bad people. I hope you forgive us. We love you. We'll give you money and we'll be bad. No, listen. Not you fucking NATO. We pay for the whole fucking NATO. We pay for all of the UN. Like all of it is on us. And then he comes out. Trump goes, "Yeah, I think I'm going to take back my credit card." And now that's what he did. He said, open bars over.
Yeah,
open bars over, and that's what they've been doing. And it's cost us. We can't afford to keep our fucking parents healthy, or in a comfortable living situation. Our kids aren't getting educated. Ready? I love doing this one. This one's my favorite because I think people have a hard time realizing what a million versus a billion kind of is, okay? So 1 million seconds, okay, to give you an idea, 1 million seconds. Do you know how long 1 million seconds equals out to?
Not offhand.
It's about 11 days.
Yeah.
It's about 11 days, 24-hour days, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Do you know what 1 billion seconds is? So if 1 million seconds is 11 days, what do you think 1 billion is?
It's a lot of years, right?
It's like 32 to 37 years.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
To understand the difference between 1 million and 1 billion. So when people are like, oh, it's $1 billion, so what?
What do you mean so fucking?
What do you fucking mean, so what? That's 1,000 millions.
Right.
Yeah.
Like 1,000 millions.
Which means you could take that billion and make 1,000 people millionaires easily, right?
Yeah.
And do you know 1,000 off the cuff millionaires? Probably not, right? So it's like right off the bat, 1 billion. Now you couldn't take 1 million and make one person a millionaire. So it's like, I don't even know 1,000 people personally. So it's like, think about that.
It's insane, the amount of money. And then you talk about the federal deficit's like $7 trillion or what, something.
Right.
A trillion. Guess how many years that is?
Hey, to credit
37,000 years.
to credit Gen Z and millennials, that the Gen Z are actually coming up. They're starting to realize some shit. The millennials have been living in a fog.
Millennials are fucked.
But like
Millennials seem
how
to
do
be
you
the
tell-
ones that are just.
how do you
I don't know what I am. I want to be a cat dog.
how do you tell someone who's Gen Z coming up, growing up, whatever, and what's the new? I forget what the new.
I think it's Gen Alpha.
They better not get Gen Alpha. That's
Yeah,
dope.
no, they have.
I
Alpha.
want Gen Alpha.
Now the 2025 I heard is now is beta. So they basically call
the betas.
Oh,
betas.
that's gonna
So
be
now you
horrible.
call
There's gonna be
yourself
fights.
just a
This is how West Side
Yeah.
Story started.
Yes.
Now it's gonna be we're the alphas, we're the betas.
Why they had the high pitch? The high pitch.
You got the alphas coming down in the fucking mask and everything. They're
what was
military, and the
Yes.
betas are out there going, "We're gonna be cats or goldfish or something like that." And the alphas just open fire.
Yeah, just come out all ripped.
mowing everyone down.
I just who's got the saw?
I'm a real American.
Yeah. There's a cameo of the Ultimate Warrior. Done.
Randy Savage.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those kids, it's going to be interesting. But we got to get them dancing again. As long as we keep them dancing, we'll be happy.
That's all we're all do, man.
Yeah. So we got Friday, Saturday night should be good. If even not, like I said, no, we won't say that. But it should. We'll hope that the weather holds off.
Yeah, we got Matt Young DJing. Matt Young is
Matt Young.
He's fantastic. We've had his name goes by now John Price. We had John Price at the last couple ones. He's busy, moved to Nashville, so he's killing it in Nashville. So, he still wants to work. We're gonna do another one with him, of course.
Yeah,
he's a homie. But Matt Young is a just really good DJ. I've been
Very talented artist.
been talking to him about doing an event together, and you're gonna love him. He's a
Listen, I love the guys who do
firecracker.
that stuff because I mean, for me, people are like, oh, you're a DJ. I'm like,
Sure.
I hit play. I hit next.
Hey, if you hit play on the right song, though, that's half the battle. If not
Well,
more.
I've seen. I used to think like I always thought I was like an imposter. I would do weddings and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm not like really a DJ. I mean, I can play, so I know I know to throw on, shout when it's appropriate.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, so I would always feel bad. People would be like, well, would you do? And I'm like, I really feel like you should get a good DJ. Like, no, I'm a great MC. Like, I'll get everybody talking and having fun and doing the party games and stuff like that. But the DJing stuff always gave me anxiety. Still to this day gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
If I lose a dance floor, I fucking lose my mind. And I'm simply just, because once again, I'm not going to be able to, this is what it sounds like. Nothing gets him on the floor faster than that.
Dude, you gotta get it. You gotta get in the zone where you gotta be like that guy that just plays whatever the hell he wants.
And I do. And so I'll tell you right now, one of my favorite things to drop, like just as dinner, is Wilson Phillips. Hold on. Every woman in those places goes fucking crazy because you'll see them and then they start out so like, someday somebody's gonna make you want to turn around and say goodbye. Till then, by the time it's over, they are up getting seconds out of the buffet, going, till then, baby, are you gonna let them hold it down and make you cry? She's shoveling on 2 more things of potato salad. Don't you know, if it changed?
My favorite one is 1,000 Miles, Vanessa Carlton. I drop it right on the piano.
Dude, that is a classic.
That was my shit. When I was doing clubs, I would love to troll people. I'd get the room perfect, dialed in, and then I would just drop a totally questionable ass song, SpongeBob SquarePants theme song. I don't give a shit.
That's never questionable.
I'm having fun with it.
Right, but they all go fucking nuts.
Yeah, and it would be my gambling.
Dude, it was that or it was High School Musical.
High School Musical.
Breaking Free? Oh,
yeah.
my God.
I would drop Breaking Free on them.
And they would all, you're soaring.
Yeah.
They knew how to say. There's nothing when they know the words.
Oh,
why do you think "Don't
sing-alongs.
Stop Believing" fucking does so well?
Yeah.
Because you
Song's
know
fucking
all the
50
words.
years old and crushing it.
It's gotta be
Still
it's
crushing
power,
it.
it's just gotta be
Living on
powerful
a Prayer,
and simple.
same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody still wants to know how Tommy's doing.
He's still at the docks. He's living on the
Union's
docks.
been on his. It's down on his luck. That guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's tough.
He needs that $600 stimulus bonus to really get going again.
He just needs a bonus. He
Tommy
needs
on the
something.
docks is a check for you.
It just says Tommy on the dock. He whispers in her ear, "Baby, it's all right." Careless Whispers. Another great tune. No.
Yeah.
Careless Whispers. Fire.
Oh.
I was listening to a couple of Prince songs too. Kiss.
Purple Rain.
Kiss from fucking Prince. What a great song.
Yeah.
Kiss.
Kiss is Kiss is a similar key in BPM to Sexy Back. So I have a mashup of Justin Timberlake Sexy Back with over the Kiss beat. That's always a fun one because you drop they hear the build up, the Kiss, and then you play Sexy Back and like, oh shit, what's this? Kind of throws people off.
That's why I said I wish I was good like that. I mean, so here's what's funny. I can hear a beat and throw different songs to it because I can hear it in my head, like weird, like.
Sure.
But I never fuck around and do it. I just never fuck around and do it. I get a little too. What's that? Banya?
Albania.
El Banya.
Albania.
I think Rascal is still unlocked. Yeah. But what do we got for time right now, Jay?
1:45.
Well, we can wrap this thing. You want to wrap this up right now? Because you got Banyo fucking problems. They just.
Quick, yeah, man, once you get older,
We're gonna pause. We'll come right back. How's that? We'll get another drink, then we'll be right back.
I like that.
All right. Bye. I have thought about let's just do the most outlandish fucking stuff. You know what I mean?
Just let it go off the deep end.
Yeah, let it roll and see what happens. Like, okay, because I'd like to know. Like, I know what conspiracy theories I know about.
Yeah.
And that I've done, whatever bit of frazzle drip background into. You know what I'm talking about when I say frazzle drip? Or
Frazzle drip.
You've ever heard of what they call walnut juice?
Walnut juice.
Adrenochrome?
You're gonna educate us.
Adrenochrome?
Dude.
No, we're not going to do this one today. But, okay, for those people who know, if you looked into it, but that's it. I think that
shout
would be...
out to Adrenochrome.
No, it's a bad thing.
Just kidding.
It's a huge drug, I guess, out in Hollywood, which anytime you're out there, you're dealing with some type of satanic shit.
Oh, yeah, they get all the best drugs.
They do have all the best drugs. This one, so basically, the idea of adrenochrome is it is a chemical extracted from the brain of someone while they're terrified or being tortured.
Get the fuck out.
Dude, look, I'm going to tell you right now, that's a rabbit hole. It's called adrenochrome.
So basically, you take this thing, and then your most...
Well, they say that, when so the people who ingest the drug, the feeling is... Because once again, you're taking straight brain juice. That's why they call it walnut juice. You're taking straight juice out of someone's brain. No, this has to do with torture. It has to do with the kids. It has to do with... If you start going down it, they start showing you that Monsters, Inc.
Wow.
What?
Dude, there is... If you follow this fucking thing down...
That is a rabbit hole of Disney Walt goddamn rabbit hole.
Well, I mean, here we go. Like, let's face it. Everybody still may have that... the old Little Mermaid cover. That had a fucking throbbing dick right on it.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen that? I remember that back in the day.
It's like Lion King when it said sex in
said
the
sex
fucking...
right
Oh, yeah,
there.
Walt was sick. Walt was a sick dude.
I don't think Walt...
Walt was a sick dude. Fucking Walt. Shout out to Walt.
No, we're talking about Walt Disney. The dude was sick.
Shout out Walt Disney.
Steamboat is nothing more than Nazi propaganda.
I mean, it definitely had like fucking World War II overtones, all those old cartoons. Like,
Well, everything. They taught us how to do most things. I mean,
Popeye? Maybe? No?
Popeye, he just had a can of spinach.
Can of spinach?
Never beat his wife. Never beat that girl. She deserved it, though, sometimes. She's stupid. She was dumb.
Olive oil?
Olive oil was a dumb bitch. Sorry.
Yeah, all right.
And Brutus, I don't know what he was after. Dude, he'd kill her. Oh, my God. He could floss his ass with that girl.
You know what's interesting is I don't think there's a lot of protein in spinach. Why did his muscles get so fucking big on spinach?
That's a good question.
Was there like a spinach, tinfoil hat time, the big spinach was infiltrating cartoons through Popeye?
You mean the way they did that with soybeans?
Soybeans, yes.
They told us soy, so good for you.
Yeah.
Soy, not so good for you.
Yeah. Soy make you
And then
soy boy.
And now they're talking
Soy
about
boy.
all
Soy
your
boy.
vegetable oils that they told you to use. And now they're saying go back to the big. I do. I went back to tallow, butter and tallow and stuff like that. I don't use vegetable oils and stuff like that.
I just use motor oil.
Yeah, fucking 1020. My pasta comes out best with 10W30 Valvoline.
Oh, gee, it drained the oil right into the pot.
Just fucking let's do it. Let's clog this fucking thing up.
Soaks it right up.
Guys like to cook? Anybody?
I love cooking. Yeah, it's my
What's
jam.
your favorite dish?
Favorite dish? To
cook.
Well, to cook, probably anything on the grill, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm
You
a
like
grill,
a grill guy?
Grill guy. Yeah, I'll come up with something funky and put it on the grill and play with different spices and stuff. But favorite thing to eat is probably like chicken parm.
Chicken parm.
Chicken parm.
Chicken parm.
Shout out to chicken parms. All those chicken parms
to all
out
the
there. Shout out to parms
Shout
everywhere.
out to all the parms.
All those parms back
Yeah.
home. Just shout out to chicken parm. I think
That's how I test the new restaurant. If it's an Italian joint, if they can't do
actually,
chicken
that's a good
parm,
idea.
then I'm like,
That or
they
like-
get
so. I'm
doing
gonna have
it.
to
Chicken
ask. Have you been
Alfredo.
to Mari Monte?
Oh, on Wall Street?
Yes.
Fucking favorite place. What a place in the hood.
Right.
It's such a weird spot for that.
It's such
over
a
there.
weird spot.
Yeah.
And
I
they
used to
have,
play.
like-
I used to do a lot of shit up at the Friendly
Yeah.
House.
Yeah.
But I had no idea that was such a legendary spot down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You know what else is really good too is Leo's.
Oh,
Leo's
Leo's.
Ristorante.
Yes.
Where's Lee? Oh, yeah.
Bottom
over
of
on
Shrewsbury
Shrewsbury
Street.
Street.
Don't
Yeah,
forget
yeah.
about them because a lot of people
Yeah.
do. But God,
See, you hit me
the,
with the throwback. I thought you
the
would
ambiance in there is still like fucking 1970s.
Is it
still a little bit like might get whacked in here.
I might get whacked in here.
Hold on.
Absolutely.
Wait a
right?
minute. Hold
Don't
on.
fuck around in here.
Oh, he's just bringing over G bread. No,
don't
Mike.
don't fuck around in here.
Why are you lurking, guy?
Keep your eyes
I got
on
the
your
garlic
fucking
bread.
plate.
Hey, listen. All right,
Keep your
guy.
eyes on your fucking plate. You don't fucking book. You don't look around. I didn't bring you in here to look around.
Don't be so fettuccine Alfredo. Not gonna hurt you.
fucking Fredo. You broke my heart, Fredo. You broke my heart.
Oh, my
How about you? What do you like to cook?
Let's see. I mean, I'm a grill guy too, but honestly, I mean, this might be, a little biased, but I make some mean chicken wings though. I'm not gonna lie.
So what's your thing? Do you air fry them? Do you bake them?
So I just got this commercial deep fryer.
Fuck off.
I bought it
Oil?
actually. Yep.
You got a commercial deep fryer?
I got a commercial deep fryer. at my
I gotta
house.
come over.
Yeah, you do.
That's a guy who knows how to party.
So,
I thought I had all the toys. You got commercial deep
Put a
fryer?
fucking hood in your house. Let's go. fucking.
I got a commercial deep fryer, and I made yesterday these Old Bay honey garlic wings.
What an amazing combination when you can spice
Yes.
up honey. I love fucking spicy honey.
Yep. So I deep fry them and then make the sauce, toss them in the sauce. Oh my gosh.
That sounds good, Dig.
Yeah.
All right.
That does sound good.
How hot your oil?
375 because it's a one dip.
It's a one dip.
If I did two, I would probably 350.
Okay, so it's a one dip set. Okay, they going in dry.
Uh,
You're not putting anything on till post.
No, so I
post-
season them first.
Okay.
Yeah, put all the seasoning, toss them in the seasoning, and toss them in the flour. But you got to put the olive oil before the seasoning so it has a really good stick. So I've learned trials and errors that you gotta have a nice base to it. You put all the seasoning, then the flour, drop them.
Because a lot of people will oil the fuck out of their wings, then
Yep.
try to toss it on them, and they're like, it doesn't stick.
It's not sticking,
It's
but
'cause
it,
they
but
fucking-
it can't be. Yeah, it can't be too much oil.
Yeah.
Kind of just like a dash. To be honest, kind of just be like.
You
a
don't
dash.
want them soaked.
And and you gotta get in there. You gotta get in.
You
there.
got to work them. You got to work them with your hands. You
gotta
get the
work 'em.
gloves,
Yep,
kids. You'll be
yep,
fine.
yep.
Is there anything
Shout out to
better
Stearns. Good
than
chicken
a-
wings out there.
Then a crispy,
Shout out to chicken wings.
crispy chicken wing, immediately sauced and eaten like right away.
Yeah,
That's the best.
I throw them in. I literally toss. Then I put the tray up. Gets all the sauce.
I don't think
and
there's
toss 'em
anything
in a
better
bowl.
than the flat. When you grab that, when
Ooh,
you
I
butt.
was just about to ask: are you a flat or are you a jump guy?
I'm fucking. I love them both. But I will eat flats. It's because of the skin on the flat. The skin on the flat's what gets me. That big top piece where you,
Yeah.
it's
Right,
all
you rip it
crispy and
off.
you. Oh shit!
Hey,
That's my
you
shit.
guys
Flats
gotta
are my
get
thing.
after this.
Flats are
I'm
my
all-
thing
I'm all
too.
in.
I get in there with the tongue between the bones. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I got
naughty,
that,
baby.
I got that fucking wing moaning.
Yep. My wing. My wing.
And there's times it's a good wing when you're gnawing on the fucking
Right,
edge, just
right.
still
You're
trying
eating
to
the
get.
gristle
You're,
and
you're getting
everything.
everything. You got the cartilage. You're like you're fucking.
Yeah, it's so good.
That's when you know it was a
But
good
if
wing.
it was if you said all right, no chicken wings, honestly, surprisingly, you guys are gonna laugh at this. I make a mean ass calzone.
Do you?
I do.
Calzone?
I learned from my stepdad. Shout out to Pops. Shout out to Louis. Yeah, no, I do. I'm telling you, a ham,
Calzone, baby.
salami, and pepperoni calzone. Ooh,
Now what are you using for bread on this thing? Like you
pizza
making the dough? You just taking some pizza dough out and you fucking.
get it all nice, and then you load it up. You got a little bang, bang, bang.
Oh look,
bang.
he's getting excited.
Are you
right
Ben?
now.
Are you Ben Wyatt from Parks and Rec? Are you gonna start a restaurant, the low cal, no cal calzone zone?
Well, no cow, no
don't
cow,
even-
cow zone.
I'm telling you. Hey,
Nothing wrong with that idea. It's a good fucking idea.
Fuck yeah, I'll eat those calzones.
That sounds yeah.
Yeah, calzones. I can, back it. I mean, obviously mac and cheese, but
When you say mac and cheese, we're talking like the white sauce mac and cheese, like the shit Mom used to make with the breadcrumbs on top.
Yes.
Is it cheese all through the bitch?
Yeah, right. I don't want to hear it
There's
just
cheese
on the top.
all top, bottom, through it, on the bottom.
ever see
Inside
that?
the macaroni.
It's cooking in.
see that
inside the macaroni. It's oozing out
She
the
cuts
hole.
it. She cuts
All
a
right, so I
square
gotta-
up. She's
I
like,
gotta
look
ask
at this.
y'all.
Look at this. Look at this. Cheese all through the bitch. Cheese all through this motherfucker.
Are you guys a Kraft or are you a Velveeta? That's going to tell me a lot about y'all real
Is
quick.
it payday or not?
What kind of ritual we this week?
Exactly. As a kid, it was like, okay, 15th of the month is Kraft.
As a kid, it was whatever came in the box. I was back when welfare first started. Shout out to welfare. Shout out to mom and dad not being able to make things for me.
Shout out to, I was good in the 90s. Shout out to EBT.
But they literally, you would get a box. A box gets sent to the house. It had fucking peanut butter in it. The peanut butter was great because it came in a big fucking aluminum can and a tin can, and you had to cut the top off. When you cut there's like this much oil. You had to stir the fucking thing.
yeah.
You get a block of cheese, uncut.
Best cheese in the
Best
world.
fucking grilled cheese
Best
you ever made in your
cheese.
life. Because no one even knows what that shit was made out of. But you got it, and you made that, and that was how the mac and cheese came, because she would melt that down. The original,
Yes.
the OG stuff. That's never been seen again because no one knows where you can find that government cheese.
That cheese.
That's that government cheese.
That's that government cheese.
Land O'Lakes
It's
Deli
so
is like
good.
the closest, the closest you can get. It's almost like dry. Like American cheese is like wax. That
American
cheese,
cheese
like,
is really from
it's
a
not a
cheese,
cheese.
well, it's not from a cheese standpoint. Like, because that's another thing. If you like really good cheese, if you ever get into like, so I love wine, I love cheese, I love that.
Charcuterie,
Yeah,
right?
like real good. Because that's
Yeah.
hopefully I want to do part of that out of Rascals is a really good charcuterie, like good. Yeah, love that fucking shit. A nice
I love those adult snackables. Those are my shit.
Oh, adult snackables. Yes.
adult snack. That's what it is too. Yeah,
Yes.
it's just fucking so good. Like all of a sudden, you're like, oh, this is just like a white almond. It's a fucking good damn white almond.
God damn, that was amazing.
That's a fucking amazing
White
almond.
chip macadamia nizzard.
It's like Nizzard. White macadamia Nizzard up in here. I like that one. I might have to use. People not even gonna know what I'm saying. I'm just like Nizzard, baby.
Let's get that nizzard.
Maybe that's Nizzards. Oh, that's good.
Shout out to Nizzards.
Shout out to Nizzards. Nizzards across the world. Nizzards across. Oh, that's funny shit. Nizzards. Nizzards worldwide. That's it. That, you know what? Now that I hear that, I think that should have been the name of in Step Brothers. Instead of Prestige Worldwide, Nizzards.
Nizzards.
Worldwide.
Because you can suck on Nizzards.
Put the Nizzards on the drums. He put his Nizzards on my
Put
drums.
your Nizzards on my drum. Nizzards on my drum. Nizzards on your drum. That's wow. We went there on that one. That was out of
That
left
was
field.
like carry the 15 topics in like 10 seconds. Went all over the world. We went charcuterie board to Nizzards to Step Brothers.
And Nizzards worldwide.
We almost called our thing Prestige Worldwide. Actually, there's a I took a picture of
right?
them and I put our faces over it because I was like
Boats and Hoes.
Boats and Hose.
Classic.
Yep,
That's another great movie.
That's a classic.
dude. Any of those fucking like cult classics, dude. He was in his prime. Will Ferrell was in his prime, early 2000s, old school. Fucking.
Well, he just took off from like, I mean, even when he was
Anchorman?
doing fucking, he's just fire. He's funny as shit. He's a big lanky dude. He was on one of the Saturday Night Live casts that without him, I don't know what it does. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You had Chris Kattan.
Yeah, he's an anchor
Fucking-
character. He just like
fucking,
brings it
they
home.
killed it back then. I
The
mean,
more cowbell was fucking.
oh, it's classic.
More cowbell.
Well, so
Yeah.
did you hear him tell the story? He goes, fucking Christopher Walken sees him, right? And Christopher Walken tells him he hates him. Christopher Walken says, I fucking hate you. He's like, what are you talking about? He goes, I can't go anywhere. You know, Will, I can't go anywhere now and not hear more cowbell. It's the worst thing I ever did. Worst thing, guy. You know, Christopher Walken
Between that and Joe Dirt stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Joe Dirt.
Hey, you're messing with my guy. You got him all wrong. You do it again.
Walken.
I'm gonna stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
There's a. Do you
What
ever?
does he say? He says that out too. He goes, and then he goes, ugh.
Get her to sew that.
Get her to sew that. Does your wife know how to sew?
Yeah.
That's exactly. Does your wife know how to
Get
sew?
her to sew that.
Bam. Get her to sew.
Then he says it to Kid Rock, and Kid Rock's like, as soon as I was fucking mind. Talking to my guy all wrong. Oh man, he was. There's a little story from Dave Grohl about him announcing the Foo Fighters, and he's like, is the emphasis on Foo or fighters? And he's like, it's on fighters. So that's like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Oh, God.
Yeah, walking.
Did you This one tripped me out the other day. The lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkins
Yeah, the bald dude. What's his name?
is Bill Burr's brother.
No way. No
Yeah,
way. Come
dude.
on.
So Howie Mandel had him on the show, and that's how he broke it. Like, he never told Bill that he was bringing the guy from the Smashing Pumpkins in. The other guy's name's Bill too. It's Bill. I don't know.
I know who you're talking about. I don't remember. I was actually just talking about him the other day. I
So
don't
yeah,
remember his
you
name.
see them fucking side by side. They're fucking brothers.
There's no way that's real.
No, he says it's his dad. I guess they're looking into, but they must know.
Yeah,
I guess
they have
dad was a traveling salesman or whatever dad did. Bill Burr hates his father. Like, won't talk about him. That's a big deal.
That's
And I guess
interesting.
Bill, what's his name, Smashing Pumpkins dude, I guess, did have a relationship with dad. But when you see it, dude, you know it. You're like, holy fucking shit.
Man, I did
See,
not.
that's the thing. I got to get this to the point where I can pull that shit up for you guys and you're like, oh no! Like, that's,
I mean, that's gotta. I mean, you gotta get like a TV over here.
I got one. Well, what I might have to do
Or
is just flip. I might have to go back and flip.
Yeah.
And just go on that side, and then you guys. What I'm probably gonna do is finish off this wall, and then I can flip it. That way, we could use that monitor, and I can use
Yeah.
Just have a little keyboard. And
Yeah, just be like, hey, you want to see that monkey porn?
I was gonna say midget. I was gonna say midget porn.
What's
but,
Joe Rogan's got the he's got a sidekick that just Googles shit.
Jamie's fucking great. But Jamie, well, I thought about that too. I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with Jay. Shout
Well,
out
he's
to
got
Jay.
a job to do
Shout out
over
to
there.
Jay.
I'm not shitting on Jay.
Shout out
He's
to
got a
Jay.
job to do.
Well,
he's,
right, because
he's looking up the newest porn.
He's got to find out what's trending. It's what's trending, and then grab that cock. Seems to be trending. Nuzzits? What's it in these nuzzits?
Nizuts.
Nizuts.
Hashtag Nizuts. Oh, we're trending. We're trending now.
Trending on
Nizuts.
right now. You notice it's gone up way big. I don't even know what we're talking about. Yeah, so the Bill Burr, you have to look that up. That looked pretty cool. I was pretty blown away because the guy from the Smashing Pumpkins is there, and fucking Bill Burr's like, "What's going on, man?" Because Bill Burr must have known right out of the gate. Because I think it must have come up. When you see it, you're like, "There's no fucking way they're not."
That's crazy.
I would have never thought, because isn't that dude wicked tall?
Yeah.
The Smashing Pumpkins dude, he's
So
tall.
is Bill Burr.
Bill Burr's tall?
Bill Burr's
Really?
tall. That's why when people are like, "Oh, you look like Bill Burr," I'm like, "Dude, he's like 6 something, I think."
He's that tall?
I don't know. I'm making shit up.
wait,
Hold
bro,
on.
I'm
I don't think
6'3".
he's tall.
Hey
I'm
Siri,
6'3".
how tall is Bill Burr?
What you really fast?
5 feet 10 inches.
That's
So
tall?
well, to me, I'm 5'10".
Oh, shit. Sorry, Chris.
Everything's comparable. I mean, you know,
That is tall. That's taller than I
uncircumcised
thought.
chicken wings.
That's taller than I thought he would be, actually.
Yeah. Hey Siri, what's the guy's name from Smashing Pumpkins? I love when I ask stupid questions. Billy Corgan.
Yeah.
So here's another Billy. So show me I'm talking, please, Siri. Show me a picture of Billy Corgan.
Ooh, from the World Wide Web. Holy shit! Yeah, that definitely.
yeah, I
Like
can
the
see
top
that.
left one, the
Yeah.
I
top
could
one on
see
the left.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of looks. He kind of.
For you
looks,
at home, just do the same thing to Siri I did.
Although that lower one kind of looks like that dude from U2 or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Bono.
not Bono.
I was gonna say Bono's
That
gonna
totally
maniac.
went off the trail. Not U2. Moby. That fucking dude.
I got
Moby.
that I got that one time in a airport too.
Hey, you look like Moby.
Yeah, I only had glasses on. I didn't have any facial hair. I was clean shaven and bald, and some guy goes, "You wouldn't happen to be Moby, would you?" And I'm like, "Dick." I got him. I just say that. It was like, yeah. Hey, it's like, what are you
Surprise.
saying? Ha-ha. And he's like, "No, the singer." And I'm like, "I don't even know who it was." I just knew he got dissed in a fucking Eminem.
He put out like one song.
Yeah, well, the thing was, the only reason I knew the name is because he was dissed in an Eminem song. You fag, you homie, you look like Moby or something like that is the line. Blow me, I think is how it's. You fag, you owe me, you look like Moby, you can blow me or something like that.
Bars. Hashtag bars.
Hashtag Eminem licks.
Nice.
But
Oh man.
so yeah, that's about it. So this is what we do on the show. Good time, huh? You guys want to come back on sometime? I'll have you back on.
Love being on the show.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I always say to myself, I want to make it about something and talk about your business and stuff like that. But people, I find once they get on, they don't want to talk about it.
No, you know,
That's why
trailer.
that's what it is. It's only a 5-minute conversation about. That's why when people do those things, they're only like 5-10 minutes long.
We just wanted to talk to you.
We just want to
Yeah,
have fun. Good,
just
dude.
wanted
We
to hang
laughed
out.
tonight. We
It's
fucking
been
had
a while.
It's been fun. It has been
every
a good
time
time.
every time we see you, you're in the middle of teaching and doing 50 other things.
Right.
And we're like, I just want to fucking talk to this guy for a while and
No,
laugh.
so do you ever seen Seinfeld?
Yeah.
All right. One of the best things I ever learned was from George Costanza. If you always look annoyed, people will assume you're busy.
You do that to avoid us? You doing that to avoid us?
No, I actually talk. I love when you guys come in, but there's other people like, I gotta go. I shouldn't tell everybody that, but that's kind of what happens. I pretend I feint being busy so that people are like, oh, he's got a lot going on.
He's a very busy guy.
Very busy.
Do you
guy.
also have like a bed under your desk and stuff?
I know I have to have one upstairs in the
Oh,
studio.
yeah, that's right.
That's what happened. So what happened is, as time gone on, I have been known to sleep at a desk though. That's why I can't work in the regular world.
Yeah, the regular world's not fun.
I can't do it. I can't do it. What do you do for regular work? Do you guys do? You have
I'm a
regular
senior
jobs?
staff accountant for a manufacturing company.
Fucking
That just made my dick go wicked limp.
yeah.
Just like,
Dude, yeah, I know it's crazy. It's crazy, dude. Accounting life, dude. This is why we
but forensic accounting's fun. You could go work for Doge. Go in there and fucking start lining out where fucking our
Good.
tax money went.
I could.
It went to condoms in Afghanistan for uncut chicken wings.
70 grand to put on a LGBTQ
Show in Australia,
or Ireland or something.
Ireland. That's
Yeah.
right. I saw that today.
And I was like,
Yeah.
they couldn't put that budget together for that? They couldn't do that?
We
Why
could-
did we do that?
Who needed the 70 grand? Who did we find?
Political views aside, why did they need the 70 grand to do that?
I just think when it's everyone's money. I think all the special interests just got to go by. I mean, I don't know what's happening out there. We don't take care of our veterans. We got fucking homeless people. We knew of an opioid epidemic that we all lost people to, and they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And that's what I think. When it comes to the guy that's in there now, I think he's the only one that's ever given a fuck. In the past, I don't think
Dude,
Obama gave a fuck.
The
I
fucking
don't
homeless problem is out of control.
I don't think from Bill Clinton. Well, actually, I don't know if my entire life there's been a president that gave a fuck. I thought Reagan gave a fuck, but I think he had Alzheimer's, so whatever that is. Because I've had Clinton, who it was a fucking party, dude.
He gave a fuck. He gave a nizzut to.
He gave a
Lewinsky.
nizzut. He gave a bunch of nizzuts right there in the White House. This guy's giving out nizzuts like it was fucking Oprah.
You get it this.
You get it.
And you get it this.
Yeah.
Everybody in the White House is like, ah. Hillary's going, you're dead. I'm gonna kill you too. You're
The
dead.
first golden shower.
You're dead. There's a payment out to Chelsea.
I saw that for a wedding.
$84 million.
There was also, they covered her wedding. They paid for her wedding.
Pay for her wedding. Imagine that. Congratulations. I didn't get an invite.
What the fuck?
Suck on this nizzut.
I want,
Hashtag Chelsea, this nizzut.
right? I want my fucking hors d'oeuvres from that
I
wedding.
want my horse. They were
Yours.
Send me
I'm
my
sure it was
dessert.
delicious.
I want my piece of
I bet you
cake.
they had lamb lollipops.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Fucking indigenous, quail eggs.
I don't know, but those pasty white politicians, they don't season anything. That food was
Oh,
terrible.
it's
Bro,
probably
salt,
terrible.
pepper, maybe.
Yeah, best.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If they see any Lowry's in there, they probably have it removed.
Instantly. Instantly. If you put Lowry
Who
in
brought in the Lowry's?
Is this a Doba? Is Doba?
Is this a Doba?
The seasoned salt got Clintoned. Got taken out by the
Clinton
CIA.
salt. It's Clinton salt. Fuck those guys. But yeah, I don't think I've had anyone that gave a fuck. They all just did the lip service and then they played the game. And next thing I know, like less and less of my checks coming home. My community doesn't look like it used to. My road's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
My kids are coming home going, Daddy, I can taste the color blue. Great, we're fucking off and running here.
My thing is none of them are ever, like, you can't ever talk to any of them as a human. When you get to that level of politics, have you ever seen, like, the videos of them interacting with a crowd and
Oh,
people
God, yeah.
asking them
Just a
questions
yeah,
and stuff, and they're just like, "I am a politician."
Oh,
Beep, boop,
they're
beep.
so afraid to say anything that can be held against them.
Oh,
Do you know what I
nowadays
mean?
everything. I mean, you're just recording at all times.
Oh yeah, everybody.
You can't
People
say
just
it.
people.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. Have you ever? There's people now. If you watch them, they're in the supermarket and they're just like this. You're
Yeah,
like,
they're
Oh,
ready.
yeah,
what are
it's
you
weird.
hoping? What are you
Ready for
hoping
the
is gonna
next
pop
viral
up?
video.
Right.
Yeah.
These blueberries are organic, and I'm gonna put them in my asshole. I love
And I'm
blueberries
gonna-
in my asshole in the
and then-
morning.
and then there's
so
one guy-
nutritious.
And then there's one guy who's filming, going, "There's a security guard who's watching this guy who's gonna put blueberries in his ass while he's doing a fucking podcast."
Yeah.
He's doing his own short video, going, "Hi, I'm ready to do," and he's usually got like green hair. "Hi, I heard that I'm gonna bypass the digestive system and I'm gonna take these blueberries and I'm gonna stick them right in my anus."
You save 100% of the calories by doing it this way.
There are no calories if
You can just go straight to shitting them out.
if you just let them rent.
Boof that, baby. Boof it.
You just let them rent space up there for a couple minutes, and then you just pull them out.
That's what it is. It's like all the video clips come together as like and then the voiceover is just like, and every single day I come here and I spank all the chickens and I let them know that they're good chickens, but I can't eat them because I'm vegan. And then I go home and the blueberries, they stare me down. I know they want me.
I once had an avocado profess its love to me when I grabbed a thing of Haagen-Dazs.
If I name the avocado, does that make it a meat? I'll be back next week with more about this.
We'll be back next week when our topic is cucumber. Good for insertion, before or after salad.
Oh no, somebody spotted me filming the blueberries again. Better go away.
Gotta go now.
The blueberries are talking to me. That's fucking crazy. All right. Well, I think that's good enough.
Oh my gosh.
But guys, it's been a blast. We'll have to do this again soon.
Yeah,
Definitely.
For
That
sure.
was fun. We got pretty good. You
Yeah.
know,
Thanks for having us on, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
we really appreciate it.
my pleasure. My pleasure. We got Party Instigators with us, and we'll have them at Rascals, so you better make sure you check them out, both at
sir.
Party Instigators at Uncut Chicken Wings. Uncircumcised chicken wings.
Gotta go buy that domain right now
You
before
better
it
go
gets
get
stepped
it
up.
before this airs. You're right. Somebody's gonna be like, "Fuck these guys." All right. Wouldn't that be something? Something stupid you say someday actually just makes it out. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Think about it. Who the fuck was the idiot that remember the "What's up"?
Oh, dude.
That made it.
That was a
all-
scream. Though.
It's- And you know what's funny is everyone recognizes it even now.
Yeah.
They recognize that shit.
They know.
Crazy.
Or Bud Wise. Right. Fucking people, we've been programmed.
Time.
But that's going to do it for us here at Good Times with Goodney. I want to thank my guests, both Jim and Austin. They'll be back with us, Party Instigators. Make sure you check them out. Oh, the crowd is alive and well. We love them so very much. Guys, as always, make sure you check out the like button, hit the smash subscribe, do whatever you can. Check us out every time we got a show, and if you want to be on, just let us know, because Jay has got nothing better to do than film me be a fucking idiot. God bless each and every one of you, and I hope to see you on the next Good Time. Where's the lighter? Let's just get that taken care of.